You want to see something cool I found at the store?
Is it a yo-yo?
No. I got Patrick.
You got Patrick.
What is
Yeah,
that?
Patrick.
Like
It's-
water?
Is that water?
It's water. It's one of those fancy water brands they have in hotel rooms.
Mhm.
You ever seen Path? They get those blue bottles.
Yeah.
They got a Patrick.
You
one.
must have paid $8 for that.
It was like $2.
What
Not
store you be
cap.
going to?
That's not $2. I don't know, but I mean it's pretty small, so I don't think it's expensive.
$2. You probably stole it. I'm reporting you right now.
Yeah. That's,
As you guys see by the title, today we're gonna talk about things we were wrong about. We're gonna pull receipts on ourselves. We've done a lot of talk in recent weeks about where teams went wrong, problems they got to solve, trades they need to make. Today we're gonna look inwards and talk about everything that we got wrong about 2025, 2026 NBA teams. Specifically, one thing about every single team. Each of us has 10 teams on our list. We're gonna go through and give one thing we were personally wrong about for those teams.
Oh, I'm sorry. I can't be a part of this episode. I just don't be wrong.
You just shoot 100% from the field.
Yeah, exactly.
Jarris Walker's out here getting triple doubles.
Oh, God.
Jalen Green's out here being an all-star.
Benedict Mathurin's over here hooping. I'm just never wrong.
You
I
never
can't
fucking
be.
miss a day of your life.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's why
So,
you're here on the show.
I'll see you guys later.
Well, while he goes and chills and drinks a smoothie or something, me and Donovan will be righting our wrongs, talking about where we went wrong, and really talking about where these teams went wrong and proving us wrong.
hell yeah.
Cue the intro music. We're throwing it back.
Whoa.
That's crazy.
He was bragging. I outmuted
The cranium is crazy. Oh, my God. Crown eaters rejoice.
I think that it is only right that we start today's conversation by talking about the main characters in the NBA.
Mhm.
Normally, when I say that, I'm talking about the Lakers. Today, we're talking about the Golden State Warriors, everybody under 15's favorite team in the world. And, you know, today we're starting with misery. We haven't had a chance to talk on the show about the Golden State Warriors since it happened.
What is it?
The incident.
Wait, is there some nasty stuff happening?
Not quite nasty, depending on your point of view. Nasty for Warriors fans. In the dead of night, about 3 or 4 days ago, we woke up to the worst notification we could have seen pertaining to
Yeah.
the Golden State Warriors. Jimmy Butler has torn his ACL, and he is out for the rest of the season.
Yeah, bro, that's raps.
It's
I
not-
know.
That's raps on the season.
It's wraps. And it, not only is it wraps on the season, low key, unless they make an amazing move in the next few weeks, it's wraps on the era. This is devastating. Next year, he's obviously going to be held back by this.
Mhm.
He's 35, will be 36 years old, coming off an ACL tear. This is devastating news for the Golden State Warriors. So as you see by the title, we were talking about one thing we're wrong about every team. We were wrong thinking that the Golden State Warriors are back. We thought last season they're 27-2 after they got Jimmy Butler, something like that.
It was like an 18-3 run.
18-3, whatever.
Insane.
27-2 is crazy. I don't know why I said
Yeah.
that. 18-3, that crazy run in which they were a dominant defense. The offense was good enough to match. They looked like they had fully recovered their contender status post Jimmy Butler trade.
Mhm.
We thought it was real, and that's what went wrong. Part of it was on the court. Part of it had to do with Jimmy Butler maybe not being quite as galvanizing as we thought. Has to do with the young players not being ready. Has to do with guys like Al Horford coming in and being washed as hell. And now it has to do with his injury.
Damn, man. It's never been more over for someone like this. Is honestly the worst injury that could happen for someone of Jimmy Butler's caliber and tier, because we've already seen him slow down to a considerable degree when it comes to his scoring. And even through all that, he's still been like wildly impactful. And I'm still I'm still sure he's going to be a good player when he comes back. But being a 20-point per game scorer, that bit might go down to like 15, 12 when he come back, man.
You say you're sure. I'm not sure of anything with a 35-year-old coming off an ACL tear that was already not quite as bursty as before. And you are right. He is a smart player. Those guys typically age well, but I don't know. He's also not the best shooter in the world. That's a skill that typically helps people age better. Really reliant on IQ, so that's good. That's not going to go anywhere. But I won't be shocked if this is like devastating.
We keep doing this, and it's like I do think the one, now that LeBron has gotten into a space where like you can see the aging effects of it, like for so long and for like a period, we thought that people regardless of age are just immune, and like sports science is just whatever, and you just can just sit out for 8 months and you're just going to come back and you're going to be the same person and everything is going to be okay. And you know, an ACL tear in 2010 is not the same as it is in 2025. When you're 36, it's the same.
Yeah.
It's the same.
But Jamal Murray was fine. He came back a year later, the best he's ever been.
He was 24.
He was not even. He was like 22. He was spry as hell.
Yeah.
And Jimmy Butler is anything but that. And yeah, it's just highly unfortunate. Like, truly, we got this pulled up here. If Jimmy Butler's ACL tear means his career is over, which maybe is dramatic, but if his career as we know it is over, 2023 Eastern Conference Finals MVP, 2 times Eastern Conference Finals champion, 2-time Finals appearance, 4-time Eastern Conference Finals appearance, 6 All-Stars, 5 All-NBAs, most points in a playoff game in Miami Heat history.
Yeah.
What a prime.
He's been such an outlier player, and he's been so wildly important to think about when it comes to the course of NBA history, specifically over the last 10 years, really. He's so pivotal, being like a random all-star player breaking out of Chicago, going from that to being traded to Minnesota, and that whole debacle, being one of the most fascinating and hilarious stories of all time. And then he goes to Miami. The bubble thing happens, leads him to plenty insane runs for the next 3 years, making Miami completely relevant and revamping the whole stink around that organization of the staleness, to now being traded to the Warriors again and giving them hope for, 70 games up until this point, including the playoffs. It's sad.
Yeah, and very unfortunate for Warriors fans. They've gone through the ringer of major injuries to their star players.
Mm-hmm.
Kevin Durant, torn Achilles 2019. Klay Thompson, torn ACL 2019. Klay Thompson, torn Achilles 2020. They slipped the Anthony Melton in here in 2024.
I'm not gonna say we care, but come on, man.
Curry 2025 hamstring strain, which eliminated their playoff run last year by making him not play against the Timberwolves in the second round. And now Jimmy Butler here. We've talked nonstop for the past really 3 goddamn years about the Golden State Warriors just reaching a point of atrophy in this roster that they're constantly scratching and clawing, trying to remain relevant around Steph Curry, as he shows to be like LeBron, where he has legendary longevity and is still clearly good enough to be the best player on a championship team. And that roster is clearly nowhere close to good enough to facilitate that. And here we are again. Their pivot last year is gone up in smoke. The hard part is they are hilariously reluctant to trade future draft picks because they swear they're going to be on some shit when Steph Curry retires around Pods and Moody and Kuminga, or not Kuminga, my bad. I said Voldemort's name. Oops. Everybody else not named Kuminga, they swear they're going to have some beautiful retooling period right away. I don't know how they can now, with this in mind, look Steph Curry in the eyes and tell you that we're focusing on the Pod's future and not going to trade these first round picks.
And that's why for me and seeing this whole Warriors situation, the thing that I got wrong, or that I'm now starting to question if I got wrong, is I 100% had no doubt that Steph Curry would ever ask for a trade out of Golden State. I was so certain that he was going to be a Warrior for life and nothing was going to happen. At this point, now the idea of Steph looking around and saying, I just can't do this anymore. And I do need to go somewhere else. And it's going to feel super weird if that does happen and he ends up playing 2 years in some random city, right? For some random team that has an opportunity to compete rather than just, finishing out your career. But when you are making $162 million because you can still contribute to a team at a high level, we still Steph Curry is still a top 10 player in the league right now.
It's crazy.
And so
all-star starter.
When you have all of that at your name, I don't see how you can look at the active roster for next year.
Mm-hmm.
Jimmy Butler, $56 million, ACL tear. Draymond Green, $27 million. My bad, Voldemort. Moses Moody, Buddy Hield, Al Horford, Pods, D'Anthony Melton, TJD, Will Richard. You're looking at this entire roster. There's really no path forward to get made massively better. Mm-hmm. It's gonna suck even more next year.
But there is a path forward, and we've been talking about it for years. They can trade 3 first-round picks plus I think 2 or 3 swaps. They can jeopardize their future, quote unquote, to give Steph Curry a chance to win a championship.
In that, are you being cold-hearted businessman trading Jimmy Butler? Probably not, right?
Yes,
you are.
Yeah, absolutely. I will trade everything that is not Steph Curry and I guess Draymond Green. Even he can go if it's the right deal. I would do everything in my power to give Steph Curry a chance to win a championship. Now, the same way you just talked about Steph Curry, maybe it's time to request a trade. Maybe the idea's in his head. I think we're just so past that at this point, he might as well write it out. While you are right logically, I think there's no chance he does that. I also think there's no chance that they actually jeopardize their future because we're so far in now. Mm-hmm. They say we've wasted the past 2 years. Well, if he's this much closer to retiring, why go anywhere now? So I think we're just in for a sad end to Steph Curry's career.
Yeah, honestly, I would be more than willing to go ahead and trade whatever pick swaps and all that to make this team competent around Curry. But before I do something like that, I would need to know how much longer he wants to play in this league for, because I'm not doing it if it's just for a singular year.
Yeah.
If it has to be, let's extend past next season. If that's a conversation, if Curry's going to give me game until he's 40, then cool. I'll ship out anything and everything going back to what you said.
What do you think about Jimmy and a first round pick for Anthony Davis?
Anthony Davis is the worst name anyone could possibly mention or bring up. Bro.
No, I can name some
Terrible.
worse names. I can certainly name some worse names. Don't even go there.
He's one of the
Don't
worst.
even pull out Nikola Vucevic.
Please, okay. What are we doing? What are we doing right now at this point,
You can pull out John Morant.
dude? What sucks the most?
DeMar
about,
DeRozan.
Oh, that's
come on, now.
there's
That's not
rumors.
even.
That's what I'm saying.
That's not even up for consideration.
That
pull
apparently
some worse
apparently it's been up for consideration.
Apparently, it's more than consideration. Apparently, it is in the air and on the table.
I guess everything is in the air and on the table. They might trade for me at this point if you want DeMar. Like, what are we doing at this point?
Yeah, there's rumors of like some kind of Kuminga for DeMar swap.
What hurts the most about this Jimmy Butler thing is
That'd
that
be
they
so
were
nasty.
I'd be
like
disgusted.
they were finally figured things out, and they've been, I think, 8-2 over the last 10, and they won a little win streak before they just lost to, I believe, Toronto a couple games ago or last game, and they just cannot figure out a way to consistently over the past few years win their minutes without Jimmy Butler. And now that he's gone, it just makes this fucking gaping hole even more bigger. And
Yeah.
at this point in time, it feels like this team should just tank. They're a Steph Curry ankle twist away or a fucking hamstring strain away from them potentially being a lottery team. And even if they are at this point in time, it's like, bro, you're too late. You got like 25, 26 wins under your belt.
Yeah.
It's just going to be some harsh tanking.
It's more realistic to get a top 5 pick than it is they win the championship this year.
110%.
And like by a wide margin. It's pretty crazy.
Mhm.
Bro, Toronto world starred them. It was, dude, I looked at the box score. Everybody had 20 points. Everybody got looks against the
145
Warriors.
in regulation is like
Crazy. They were getting done dirty. And yeah, that just felt like, was that the first game after Jimmy Butler's injury? No, had to be in the second or third because it's been a few days. Nevertheless, that being an immediate game soon after this injury, the momentum this team is currently going on can only be compared to a building imploding. Like nothing feels good about it.
Yeah, it's crashing down.
Well, that's enough Warriors doom and gloom. What's the next team in the Pacific Division? And one thing you guys got wrong about them.
We will go with the Los Angeles Clippers.
Okay.
And I was wrong to think that they could be better than they were last year.
I think we all did expect them to be better.
Yeah, I put them at 7 in the rankings. Just because one, Clippers hate, and I had them at like the bottom. I had them at the bottom of like that middle tier. But we all said the same thing of just because you're at 7 in the rankings doesn't mean that you're not going to be a good team. All of these teams are going to be decided by 2 or 3 games. The margin is going to be super small, and based on what the Clippers did last year, the fact that you did win 50 games, the fact that you presumably were going to get a leap from Zubac, a leap from Kawhi Leonard, who was going to be here, which you kind of have, right?
Like he's been way
that's
better.
what I'm
than
saying. You've had at times people have said peak Kawhi. I think like to have all of those things go in your favor, to have a rejuvenated James Harden and still currently be outside of the top 8, that's a problem. And it's the same problem that we've seen with the Warriors and that we've seen with them, in that you guys are just old and things aren't going to go your way. And two of their biggest offseason acquisitions in Chris Paul and Bradley Beal are no longer either playing or with the team right now. So that's 2 pieces that you thought we're gonna be here and help you out.
Say that again.
It's not there.
Two of their what?
Biggest offseason acquisitions.
Disgusting sentence. That was what headlined their offseason, and we came up here and we said they'll be good. We are fools.
Because we believe
fools.
we
Ew,
believed in
man.
$5 million Bradley Beal.
No, and also really what it is we believed in Ty Lue. Because we talked about it in the beginning of the year. We spent the last 2 years saying it's over, that they're going to be mid, and they continue to find ways to be good. So we said, okay, this year we're not going to be foolish again. We're going to bet on Ty Lue when he has his stars healthy, that they will be a good team. And this is the year it fell out. And to be fair, they've turned it around in recent weeks. They're going to be a playing team now instead of giving the Oklahoma City Thunder the number 2 pick, like it seemed like they're going to do. But that's still a far cry. Like I put them 5 in our preseason rankings.
Yeah. And I mean, also, listen, we'll see, because you have this Kawhi Leonard situation now with his knee, and they said that it's not serious, but we'll see what happens, right? So you have that. Listen, you have the Grizzlies kind of surging as well. Like they seem like they're putting things back together. They can catch them, and I mean they're separated by half a game right now, so 100% they can be in that spot. So if the Clippers miss the play-in altogether, after we are in the preseason talking about they can be a top 5 seed, potentially even home court advantage in the first round. That's those 2 things are so far apart from each other.
Yep.
That the outcome, I feel like even if they do get to the 10th seed, the damage is already done for the Clippers. The streak that they had in the beginning of the season, that killed any type of hope that you can have for them, that they can be a sneaky contender and put all these pieces together and we can have one last ride. That's done.
It's so perplexing. All the individual important factors, not all, let me rephrase that. Most of the individual important factors haven't been worst case scenario at all. When you see a veteran team like this collapse, normally it's because like someone falls off a cliff and gets washed, someone gets hurt. There's like a gigantic change that made the team be terrible. James Harden started the year off looking rejuvenated, still having a good year, but less of a numbers jump because of Kawhi coming up and playing great again. Kawhi's playing great again. A lot of the bench guys that we really applauded last year for keeping their defense afloat, still relatively the same. There's been some injury issues, like Derrick Jones missed a lot of time, but Chris Dunn, still Chris Dunn. Derrick Jones, when healthy, still Derrick Jones. All these things are. Brook Lopez, their backup five, has been a decent at times addition with filling in for Zubac when he was hurt. Like, not a lot has gone poorly, but the culmination of it all is just so bad. And Zubac fell off a little bit. Norm Powell isn't there. Like, I guess that's really the difference.
Yeah, most definitely it is. Now, like, while we're overarching, and that's definitely like one of the bigger themes for the season. But over the last 15 games, bro, they're like 13-2, and clearly we've seen them turn things around. So I agree with that sentiment. But now I'm kind of like seeing how things have been going for the Warriors, and the Memphis Grizzlies just lost to the Hawks last night, so they're kind of still up and down. Even though things, or at least the vibes in general, have been more up. I will not be surprised if we look up, I don't know, come February, late February, or maybe even March, and it's like, oh shit, like the Clippers are the 7th seed or the 8th seed at this point in time.
You're right. It's a long
Still
season.
play-in team. It's a long season, and really, what's turned around for them is their defense has slowly creeped up, and their offense has been just continuously getting better and better. Now, of course, they still have like real flaws on this team. You know, Derrick Jones Jr. He was out for a majority of the season. Then he came back for a few games, and now he's been out again, and he injured his same knee, which fucking sucks.
Yep.
And now, of course, we talked about the Kawhi thing. James Harden has been slumping as of late, and I think he's been shooting like sub 40%. Normal Harden things is old man, you know. But they've been much better as of late, and I would not be surprised if someone watches this episode 2 months from now and they just end up being, I don't know, the 7th seed or 8th seed in the Western Conference.
That's a good point. I mean, they could end up exactly where I put 5. They're not getting the fucking 5 seed.
Fucking no, it's over.
But y'all put them like 7. They could end up being exactly where you thought they'd be because the stretch. We're just like, you're right. We're leading with negativity, even though they've fixed it in the last 3 weeks or so. It's just so hard to buy it.
I know
with Clippers right now that I'm like, but is Kawhi going to keep playing like Superman without getting hurt? Is so-and-so and so-and-so? Clippers fans want to trade Zubac right now. They hate him. I'm like, if they trade him, are they going to get better and continue this? I don't know.
Probably not.
It's hard to trust anything with the Clippers right now, but maybe you're right. Maybe they figured it out.
Yeah. Slowly but surely they are, man. Slowly but surely.
What's the next team in the Pacific Division we want to talk about?
I don't want to talk about my team, but I guess we could get them out the way real quick. Isaac, can you do me a favor and read this out loud? Highlighted.
I woke up extremely gassy today, and I don't want anybody to know. Why'd you give me this?
Wrong note. Shift over.
Oh.
Kings.
Kings, LMAO.
There we go.
Okay.
There.
Nice.
Next team.
Yeah. Did we even get anything wrong with the Kings, or are they just exactly what we thought they'd be?
The only thing that I could like semi say, maybe I got wrong, is when I was trying to speak life into the Kings and scratch for certain things. I said, "Yo, Keegan Murray might be a dude, man." Over here, I think it was his like one of his first few games back against Rudy Gobert, and he went to the line like 7 times. So shit, I don't see that anymore.
I remember that. I think the episode was like one thing we've learned this season or something like that in the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
You're like, Keegan Murray leap is here, and it had been 2 games.
Now,
literally
going
2
back
games.
to this. Okay, this is his worst year from the field. Worst efficiency year. He's shooting 27% from the 3-point line, and he's just averaging 14 points.
Yeah, I was like, I'll let you have it. He's had a good first 2 games.
But career high, getting to the line. 2 free throw attempts per game now.
That's his career high?
Yep.
Oh my God.
Prior to that, last year, it was 0.9.
Jesus.
0.9.
Yeah, what did we get wrong? I thought
Absolutely nothing.
So you and I thought that they were going to be better than the Suns this year.
we'll get to the Suns next. That's not about the Kings.
Yeah.
That's not about the Kings at all.
No, it's not.
That's not about the Kings at all. The
Yeah.
Kings are, what did I put them at, 13?
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought the Kings were going to blow it up this year.
They
you know?
are 14.
Let's go.
We got nothing wrong about them.
So yeah, we didn't know Sabonis missed a lot of time.
Yeah.
That's not really a thing to get wrong, but we thought this was a disaster waiting to happen. We thought the moves made no fucking sense, and they did.
Mm-hmm.
Well, at least they have some young, interesting players on the bench that are, shout out to Cardwell.
Cardwell's cool. He's a fan favorite.
Yeah, they have some interesting young pieces that give them something to watch for every night.
Yeah.
I guess. These fans deserve better, man.
Let's talk about the Phoenix Suns.
But it's terrible.
Fuck those Kings fans.
It's sad.
The Phoenix Suns are one of the teams that the whole entire NBA world got wrong this year. And it's not even a type of like wrong that you feel bad about. Like sometimes we get a team wrong that like we doubted a trade going down. We thought the team couldn't work. Like a few years ago, we kicked ourselves because we doubted the Timberwolves after the first year when they got Rudy Gobert and weren't good. Second year, they were incredible. We were kind of out on that experiment. That's the type of thing you're like, why did I overreact to 1 year that they're so talented? This is not the situation. Nobody in the world thought the Suns are going to be good this year after trading Kevin Durant, bringing in Dylan Brooks and Jalen Green, bringing in a new coaching staff, and seemingly just having to go through a painful rebuild in which they were low on talent, low on draft picks. I think they were more often talked about as being one of the most dreadful futures in the NBA rather than being a sneaky team.
100%, yeah.
And they are,
especially after the stuff that Ishbia said, it was like 26 other teams would rather be us.
Yeah. The entire NBA world spent the summer laughing at the Suns, how quickly something so beautiful in 2021 could become something so disgusting, right? They are incredible this year. This is the best feel-good story of the season. What did I write down? I thought their talent level wasn't high enough to be relevant in the playoff picture, and they are extremely relevant.
Now, I will say a part of that sentence was still right. They still don't have like incredible talent, but you don't need talent. All you need is dog and defense. Double D's will get you a long way in this world.
I will say their talent's probably a little better than we expected, but double D's do get you far. And Jordan Ott, being one of the best coaches in the league, gets you far. Jordan Ott is a truly elite coach. It's talked about like you ship Kevin Durant out and all of a sudden they're good. They didn't just ship Kevin Durant out in a vacuum. They hired Jordan Ott, a whole new staff. They reinvented their front office. It's a whole new team culturally. And Jordan Ott is truly an elite coach. He's instilled amazing defensive principles in that team. He saved Mark Williams' broke-ass defensive life. Mark Williams was talked about as being a non-rim protector, black hole on defense, that stone feet is just going to be a lob guy that defensively we don't know. That's why he left Charlotte on top of injury concerns. He's been awesome defensively. The way they've weaponized his activity, his athleticism, running transition, his good gigantic wingspan and the hands he has with that to make some turnovers happen. Mark Williams has been a godsend for them. We know they've empowered Dylan Brooks, and he's been a big part of the cultural setting, has scaled up as a scorer. They played through Devin Booker, who's done a good job as an engine, even if the numbers aren't quite big enough to like get like all NBA praise. Pretty much everything they've done, they've truly maximized this roster in a way that nobody outside of a Suns fan, and even a Suns fan, probably couldn't have seen this coming.
Half a game out of the 4 seed right now.
That's ridiculous.
That's crazy, man.
You're talking about having dog and defense and all that. Also, just saging the building and getting rid of bad vibes and getting rid of KD, getting rid of Bradley Beal, two guys who last year 100% just did not want to be there because the situation was that bad.
Guess whose birthday it is? Double
Dylan
D
Brooks.
himself. It's Double D's birthday. Shout out Dylan Brooks turning 30.
I never thought I would find myself like constantly night in and night out rooting for someone like Dylan Brooks, bro. He's so important.
Turn
and
up
he's
for
so
me, 5.
impactful to so many NBA teams.
Wait, is he number
5? That's funny as hell. But yeah, he's so important, and he's like the face of turning around teams that are incredibly down bad. That's his reputation for me in the 2020s, bro.
And Jalen Green just came back. Guess who they're 3-0 with in their roster? Jalen Green. Now they're pretty good no matter what. So stands to reason they'll be good with Jalen Green too. But that's another thing that let's hope and see. See how this progresses with Jalen Green finally getting healthy after suffering the world's worst hamstring strain of all time. He's finally back after missing, 35 games?
Something like that.
We're here now. A new injection of talent that maybe Jordan Ott's done a lot to fix a lot of players. Who am I to say he won't fix, quote unquote, fix Jalen Green, bring him to a new level? It's a great time to be a Suns fan.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
at this point, it really doesn't even matter the outcome of the season. We're feeling good right now.
We're respectable. We didn't know we'd be respectable.
Yeah, this is the most fun I feel like Suns fans have probably had since they first traded for KD in the middle of the year, and also going back to their finals run back in 2021.
Yeah, it's a great place to
Easily
be.
the best vibes, man.
Low expectation, good vibes.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Best place to be. You're playing with house money.
Exactly. Next team in this division, I have the Los Angeles Lakers. I believe they're
Tell
last.
me about them.
We didn't get a whole lot wrong with the Lakers in general. We thought they'd be a good playoff team, but not one of the best. I put them at the 4 seed. I think somebody up here put them at the 3 seed. I don't remember who.
Probably me.
Probably you. Got to glaze LeBron a little bit extra. I put them at the 4 seed. I said they'd be a very great offense when all their stars are healthy. That the defense probably isn't going to be good enough to make them like one of the better teams in the league, but they'd be a hard out, as you'd expect with the Luka Doncic team with a decent amount of talent. We thought the pieces they brought in the summer were decent moves for what they had in front of them, but they were still playing the long game. We said they had to trade for a wing if they're going to have any chance of having a good defense. We said they still need a long-term big, that I was optimistic that DeAndre Ayton can be well worth $8 million as a nice average starting center that brings more good than does bad. he's been up and down. It's kind of just what you'd expect in that way. As an average center, he was incredible to start the year, terrible for December, back to being solid. Everything's kind of going as planned for the most part of them being flawed but good. So I wrote, we thought LeBron would be the second star ball handler, but it's really Austin Reeves. I don't know if we thought Austin Reeves would be definitively this much better than LeBron this year.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's crazy, man.
And that makes LeBron feel extremely dispensable in a way that I've never felt with LeBron on this team, even in his Wash years.
I mean, listen, for some time, a couple people in this building have felt like LeBron's been dispensable. But I think like now you have this moment, this like it feels weird, but also it makes sense. And it does feel like a natural progression, especially with the way that conversations were going with LeBron and the Lakers over the offseason, where you had LeBron being like, listen, I don't know if I really want to be here. We've had talk since the day Luka got traded of LeBron and Clutch, Rich Paul saying we need to prioritize LeBron and trying to make sure that he's still a part of like their vision board for 2026. But now that we're here, even though that he's been playing, well, like he's 41 and you really do have to hit that reset button or hit the button that puts you on Luka's timeline and starts building everything around him. And you are no longer going to trade a first round pick. Even if they do trade it, you're not trading it so that you can get LeBron help. You're trading it to get Luka help.
Yeah. And we knew that part for the most part. That part isn't terribly surprising, right? Like we've already recalibrated the Luka priority. It's really, to me, the difference. This is more about Austin Reeves, I think. Austin Reeves, before his injury, was playing like a top 15 player in the world. And honestly, for this season, higher than that. He was truly playing.
You did not put him top 15, did you? In our top 40?
I did. I think you did too.
I put him top 20 for sure.
You might put him like 17. I put him 15.
Whew, that's so insane.
I put him right next to Devin Booker. And I feel exactly fine about that. Or the weight level he's been playing at. So it's obviously a part of it is LeBron dealing with the sciatica, had the slow start, so on and so forth. He would still feel like an important part of giving Luka a chance to win because you need talent at the end of the day, even if the fit isn't perfect. But because Austin Reeves took this gigantic leap that we've been talking for a few years now, if Austin Reeves keeps getting better and better, but I don't think any of us truly like had an idea of him becoming a top 20 player in the world this year.
I did, man. I'm not gonna lie, I did. That's literally probably the singular thing that I was correct about, and it only pertains to the conversation we were talking about how, who's gonna be the next Jalen Brunson in the league or whatever. And I was like, I'm not saying he's Jalen Brunson, but in terms of like how his ascension will be insane, it'll be that.
You give me so much whiplash in these conversations because 30 seconds ago you were saying I was too high on him, and now you're saying you're high on him first.
I was.
You give me so much whiplash.
I was high on him. But what I said, was I wrong?
No, you're right. It's just funny that. Then why did 30 seconds ago you told me I was too high on him?
No, I just didn't remember you putting him at 15.
I did.
But
like, no, you're
15?
Right. Yeah, I remember you did say this could be the next Jalen Brunson. That changes things because obviously the LeBron calculus is still the LeBron calculus. It feels emotionally much better to know LeBron doesn't quite matter as much long term because Austin Reeves is so good. Then now I'm like, they already have the co-star. Like this is like the same level of player as when they made the finals with Kyrie. Like that doesn't feel like a step down to me to build around Luka and Reeves compared to Luka and Kyrie 2 years ago. Now I'm sure there's still some ways why Kyrie might be better suited, obviously more proven in the playoffs that you feel a little bit better about him going to 4 playoff rounds. But in a macro sense, I feel completely okay about Luka and Reeves being the nucleus going forward star-wise and building around that duo. Where before this year, I was really like, they need to trade LeBron. They can't lose that asset for nothing. They need to get everything. Now I'm like, okay, let him expire. We have 2 stars sitting here. Like, I feel good about it now.
And shout out to Reeves. But this is the ungratefulness of Lakers fans that I talk about. This is the greediness that I talk about. You have a guy that for y'all two is y'all's GOAT on your favorite team. And you're saying, trade him. Let him walk. We don't need anything. Aside from the basketball. This is greedy behavior, and I don't condone it.
What do you want me to do? Act like he's still prime LeBron? Like, the reality is the reality. I mean, salute, but greatest player of all time, favorite player of all time. Time's up.
And this is why, also, that when you have big conversations, this is why I've never felt like LeBron was truly a Laker. Because you have people like this that are just ready to just throw him off to the side.
This is the stupidest, most virtue signaling talking point I've ever heard. What do you want me to do? Get on my fucking knees and start gargling? I love LeBron. What do you want me? He's 41, making $60 million a year. Like, what do you want me to say? I'm gonna fucking get a tattoo on my back? Like, what do you want me to say?
Are you a real fan or not?
Precisely, yes. Get a tattoo on your back. Go ahead. Send LeBron a promise ring. I don't care if he accepts or not. Are
the flowers ordered for Valentine's?
Yeah, no, like, Like, what's the other end of the? What's the realistic
Are
expectation?
you sending him the edible arrangements? Let me know.
Now, there is some part that he was ever embraced, like this report we have about Jeannie Buss, well, apparently trying to trade him to the Clippers in 2022. I feel like he wasn't grateful for them drafting Bronny. Sure. From a fan perspective, what do you want me to do to feel like I've embraced LeBron?
He wasn't great for drafting Bonnie. Shut up, man. There's so many NBA players these days who have their brothers in the league for fucking no reason, whether it be they're on the actual roster or part of the G League team, which happens most of the time. This happens so often.
I know it's 50-50 pick in the draft. It happens all the time.
Yeah. I do stand on that though. Like all the other stuff is like is true. He for real was like never like a Laker, but that's a different thing. But
He
like,
was never a Laker.
yeah, I mean that's
I don't know,
again.
man.
We can have that conversation
but how could
a
he be?
different day.
How could he be though? Like it's again conversation for another day.
Yeah.
But never mind.
God, man.
Next division, I think that's the whole Pacific Division, right?
Yeah,
Next division, Mo, what team do you want to do next?
Let's go ahead and talk about. Let's stay in the West. Let's talk about the Minnesota Timberwolves.
okay.
So, the Minnesota Timberwolves. The biggest thing I was wrong about, could talk about, Julius Randle, but we've already been like so gracious of him and his not ascension necessarily, but how efficient he's been and how he's fit extremely well, but better than Cat alongside Rudy Gobert. Rudy Gobert has still been that dude. We weren't wrong about him necessarily at all. The only thing I could look at when it comes to this roster and this team and like the overall like feel about them is like I was pretty wrong about who was going to be next in terms of helping Anthony Edwards in this backcourt and giving them a new source of juice, more navigation when it comes to playmaking, and that's to duo Rob Dillingham, of course. Me more so Terrence Shannon Jr. I thought after the last few games of the OKC series, and even prior to that too, that he was primed and destined to actually have the opportunity to showcase his two-way ability to do certain things on this roster that not too many guys outside of Anthony Edwards and at times, I guess, Jaden Daniels can do as well, which is be another ball handler who can punch you in the mouth with his off the dribble skills. He can be a decent shooter. He won't let you down defensively. He is a downhill demon and all that. And so far this season, he hasn't been given the opportunities for a fucking reason. He hasn't been that good. And someone like Bones Highlands, which I did not see at all, who's just been bouncing around the league here and there a little bit, has like superseded him in expectations, and they rely on him way more than two guys that they put heavy investments in. Those guys, two guys who are actually like draft picks versus someone like Bones Highland, who was just like scraping for an opportunity again in the league.
Yeah. Terrence Shannon Jr. and Dillingham not being ready was such a huge. Actually, I shouldn't say huge. They're still really good. It doesn't really matter this year. Like they're fine in large part, But I think long term, letting Nickeil Alexander Walker, that just fucked me up. The double walk.
Yeah.
I just like smoothed his way to the letting Nickeil walk because you assume these next guys are ready to eat up those minutes.
Mm-hmm.
That's the type of thing you have to do in the second apron era. So it wasn't a mistake per se. Like you just have to trust that you drafted good players that are continue to rise as you would want them to. There's no other path forward than to give those guys a chance, right? It not hitting, that might hurt in a year or two from now. When Mike Conley's already on the way out too, they should probably plan on him not being a big part of the playoff rotation if things were ideal. One more injury, one more player having to leave, and that's when you start to feel those effects of really needing a Rob Dillingham, really needing a Terrence Shannon Jr. So, yeah, unfortunately, those guys weren't as ready as somebody like you might have hoped.
Exactly. Terrence Shannon Jr., he played in college for multiple years, and Rob Dillingham came from the Kentucky Guard Factor. I think you said a couple of days ago on our specifically Monday episode. Tune in. Those episodes do be live on Monday, and you need to tap in because there's so much extra content in there. You, Donovan, said that the Minnesota Timberwolves literally are the only team in NBA history to miss on a Kentucky guard. That's insanely bad luck. And in order for someone like Robert Dillingham to be like truly elite at that position and size, and everybody's been talking about yada yada how in order to be a small guard, you need to be like, you need to have a certain superpower in order to exist. One of the best shooters in the world, slashers, passers, and all that. And Rob is none of that currently.
Yep.
So also, you said it doesn't really matter for this year. I disagree.
You're right. I just didn't want to make it sound like it sinks in, but it definitely matters a little bit at least.
In terms of like winning a championship, I do think it sinks them. If you look at the roster after your main five and Naz Reid, who you know is your sixth man, Mike Conley, a guy who you just said ideally would not be heavily involved in the playoff rotation. After that, Jalen Clark, who shoots 29% from three.
That's the disappointing part. He's such a good defender. I wanted him to be a thing real bad.
And he's probably not going to be able to play legitimate minutes in the playoffs, especially if you're, shoving Mike Conley over to the side. So it's either you go all in with this defense and a non-shooter, or you try to have some semblance of shooting and creation with Mike Conley. We'll see what happens there. Bones Highland doing what he's doing. And then you get to Terrence Shannon and Rob Dillingham. You're going to be in a situation where you're like 7 deep in the playoffs. And really, even that 7th is going to be a half because you have to pick which side of the ball you're going to prioritize. We saw with the Nuggets last year how small their rotation was, where they basically had 6 guys. Really, it was 6 bodies and 5 actual players. If you have 6.5 players in a playoff rotation, you're done.
Yeah.
Everybody is prioritizing depth and being able to have multiple looks, multiple options to combat any type of adjustment. And if you don't have anything in your bag to give you an adjustment, you're done. So I think for a championship season, them two not stepping up, it definitely sinks them.
I'm just assuming they're going to get somebody at the deadline. I'm pretty sure another bench piece. Whether it be a guard or a wing, probably a guard. I'm almost certain they'll get somebody. Whether or not it moves the needle for us to say it changes the championship picture, I don't know. But you're right. In terms of being able to beat the Thunder, you need to maximize every asset you can, and they definitely haven't done that.
Yeah, I hate that for him. They just have been simply coasting off over the last few years. Rudy Gobert and his elite defense still being like damn near, I'm not going to say prime, but it's top of the line. There's not too many defenders in the world better than him and what he has to do.
It's prime.
It's that, and then also they're coasting off of Anthony Edwards, still ascending to one of the best players in the fucking world. He's constantly pushing the line now. People over here, we talked about it again on our Monday episode. Tap in how, if you tell me, you said this specifically, guys, if you tell me that you'd rather have Anthony Edwards on your team than Luka Doncic, you're not gonna be looked at like you're crazy at all at this point.
I'll give them some more help. Next team in this division, Denver Nuggets. Not a whole lot to be wrong about with this team. They're really good. Everybody thought they'd be really good. One thing I was wrong about is last year when we did our top player rankings and even our point guard rankings this summer, I said I don't rate Jamal Murray as high as maybe some others do because I think he's somewhat of a Jokic merchant.
Yes.
And not to hold it against him, but it's a good scenario he's in that I'm just naturally gonna go towards somebody that I think is pretty equal skill set that doesn't have the benefit of Nikola Jokic triple handoffs and screens and gravity. Mm-hmm. That was something that in the back of my head kind of didn't allow me to put him in conversations with maybe a Darius Garland or a before the fall off Trae Young, whoever it may be, whoever we rated as a top 5 to 7 point guard. I never allowed myself to view Jamal Murray in that lens. Oh my God, Jamal Murray is way better than all those guys now. Jamal Murray took the craziest leap this year. He is having one of the greatest non-Steph Curry shooting seasons of all time. Every time you see those advanced stat graphics with points added through off-the-dribble jumpers, tracking off-the-dribble three-point shots versus mid-range, etc., he is always at the top. He has been one of the best offensive players in the NBA this year. It is truly outlandish the level he's playing at. The whole idea of Nikola Jokic never playing with an all-star level player was real. Shit's no longer real. This is an all-star level player and then some. This is an all-NBA level player if he had his own team. This guy has been truly insane this year.
Let's do it.
If this carries over to the playoffs, good Lord, this team will be ridiculous to send out.
If he's playing like this in the playoffs, which playoff Jamal Murray has shown us that he's probably going to be some version of this. I mean, I picked the Nuggets to come out of the West in the preseason. If he's playing like this, I'm doubling down on that. I'm taking the Nuggets over the Thunder.
Yeah. Probably comes down to what J-Dub looks like in that decision, but J-Dub hasn't looked good a single second this season, so it's as valid as ever. And we've been talking about other weaknesses with the Thunder, which I guess we'll get to probably next. It's as valid as ever to feel good about the Nuggets getting the second ring in Jokic's career. And Jamal Murray is not the only reason why, a gigantic reason why. A lot has talked about their depth this year being better. It is. I think a majority of why they look so good is honestly because Jamal Murray is playing at this level.
Yes, I agree with you. I was right with you when it comes to picking the Denver Nuggets to come out of the West and eventually win the NBA championship. And who knows, that could very well pertain to be true still in the future, especially with considering how things are looking kind of iffy for OKC. But dude, Jamal Murray's shooting 45% from the 3-point line this year, and he's taking 8 threes a game, which is a career high. He's still shooting 49% from the field too, which is again a career high on all accounts. 26 and 7 along with 4 rebounds. He's ridiculous. Now I thought they were going to be champions this year, not only because of Jamal Murray, but more so because guys like Peyton Watson, Eric Gordon's still there, Cam Johnson, but of course shout out to all those guys, specifically Peyton Watson. We talked about him and how he's grown over the course of the last 20 games or so. But yeah, you're right. this all at the end of the day pertains to just simply him. He is that guy. He is a, I don't know, top 25 player in the league at this point.
Easily. Like at least just this season, not doing any preconceived notions. Easily been top 20 in the league this year. He is truly, truly ridiculous. You mentioned 45% from three, also 45% from floater range, 47% from long mid range, while being the top of the league in all three of those in terms of volume. This is just a ridiculous season.
And the times that you've gotten the truly like elevating Jamal Murray, the Nuggets have been in the conference finals. We're talking about 2020. I'm talking about 2023, right? When they win the title, like every time that he gets up to this level, they are one of the last 4 teams standing.
And in fact, the times where they don't and they fail, it's because he usually has a terrible series.
Yeah.
The first time against the Timberwolves, a lot was made of the double bigs being able to slow down Jokic. Jokic's numbers were just as crazy as always. They had Jamal Murray in a cell and they grabbed the key and they threw it in the ocean. He could not score at all. Same thing with Michael Porter Jr. If this isn't going to be the case, there's no reason to doubt them.
Yeah, I agree, man.
Who has the Thunder on their list? You can go next.
Yeah, that's me. I actually have the 3 teams remaining in this division.
All right, rattle them off.
But for the Thunder, we were all wrong in thinking that they were any type of like regression proof. I think when we've talked about teams that have won championships and it's like, yeah, it's hard to go back to back. But if there was ever a team that could push that to the side, it's the Thunder. If there's ever a team that's going to make it look easy, it's the Thunder. In that sense, they're not special. It's hard to go back to back and to think that they were just going to walk into the season, win 70 games. J-Dub is going to get even better. Chet is going to get even better. All of the young players are getting better. And somehow they still have 3 first-round picks this year, 3 first-round picks next year. They're going to trade for Giannis in the middle and everything's going to be amazing. And they're just going to run the league for 7 years. Like, it's nice to think about that on paper, but then you get to the actual season and stuff goes wrong.
Yeah.
And so they, in that sense, like you still have to figure out a way to repeat. You still have to go through the process of everything. And as we're seeing with J-Dub right now, as we're seeing with the battles that they've had with the Spurs, where they lost the first 3 times that they played to them, you still have new battles and new challenges that you have to figure out ways to overcome.
Yeah. But so all that's true. We've talked about it at length over this time since they started losing the Spurs. They've gone back to being belt to ass to everybody. So I think it's pretty important to specify that the reason they haven't continued to ascend is because J-Dub. And the one thing we got wrong is not taking that wrist injury seriously enough. We all glossed over that. And a part of it was because he played through it and they were very weirdly keeping it in the vest about what that surgery pertained to, what the timeline would be for recovery. Like if we all knew he'd miss 20 games to start the year, I don't think we would have assumed they'd be back up to 68 to 70 games like we all thought they'd be. That's a big deal in of itself. And which is hilarious is they've been on that pace without him. They're once again beating the shit out of people when he's gone. They need him if they're going to go back to back. Like clearly in the regular season, they've been better without him. AJ Mitchell stepping into that role more. Chet is scaling up as a scorer well. Everything's going fine right now. They're beating the piss out of everybody. The only loss in recent weeks is to the Miami Heat, which came down the last play of the game. They are fine. Shea just had 41 points and 11 assists last night.
Yeah.
Bucks tax.
I don't think we were necessarily wrong when it comes to like this team being regression proof still, because like all these guys are still young. The only thing that everyone's like very touchable when it comes to yeah, you can avoid this is health. And they've gone through it, of course, with J-Dub. They've gone through it with Lou Dort, who's whatever for the entire year. And they've still going through with they've been going through with Isaiah Hartenstein too. That's the only thing that like will throw off every single equation that anybody will try to mention. But I still feel very much the same. And I assume guys like Case and Wild, who I've been talking about as of late, will still continuously like grow as a shooter and stuff like that.
Yeah, they didn't regress. They just didn't take a step forward. So they are regression proof. They still are at the same level. We just want to see that get better when a guy like AJ Mitchell steps up, when a guy like Chet and J-Dub hit year 4, and like they should be continuing to improve. And they're not a materially better team than last year. That's not the case at all. And maybe they would be if J-Dub never got hurt. Maybe then we would have seen AJ Mitchell stepping in and being the guard that we said all year last year. They desperately need another creator. Yeah. If J-Dub was playing at his peak and they had AJ Mitchell playing this well,
oh my God, it's over.
We would be talking about a 70-win type of season. That would have been the difference in not blowing 3 games to the Spurs. Like that type of stuff would be the case, but like you said, injuries happen. They're not above injuries, and that's kind of the. You mentioned no teams go back to back. A lot of times because of injury, and nobody's above the human body.
Yeah. Also, I need a playoff series with them and the Spurs. We have to I don't care what the bracket says. Silver, just put those two teams next to each other. I've never seen Shea as like demonstrative as whenever he hit that three over
Stephon Castle.
Oh, yeah, what did he say to him?
I think he said your ass or something like that.
Yeah, he was cussing at him. He said something.
Pointing straight at him. I was
Yeah.
like, I've never seen
Yeah.
Shea like this turned up in a basketball game.
I thought he called somebody a bitch. I forgot what he said. He said like something bitch ass something. Like it was like
He might have said that to Castle.
yeah, he wasn't like
Yeah.
you're a bitch, but like it was something of that nature. And I remember I was like, damn. Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know Canadians were like that. All right. But yeah, so really not. It's really just comes down to J-Dub, I think, is what we're wrong about.
Yeah.
That he's not quite playing as the place he was before. We all treated him like a top 15 to 20 player in the world, assuming he'd get better after the last year. Has been far from the case. He has not been playing as a top 40 player.
He hit that three over Stephon Castle, and then he said, "You ain't shit," and he pointed at him. It was funny as hell.
He pointed at him, was funny. You are not shit. And you know what? Stephon Castle, after that crazy run,
Yeah,
we don't got to talk about the numbers. They're not shit. They're not going to lie. They're not shit.
you know who's like one of the random off topic, one of the best like pointers in the league after something embarrassing happens.
Is it
to them?
pointers?
Yeah, just be like that. Cade Cunningham every single time, bro. Last year he dunked on somebody who was just like, I think it was on Sticks, Jalen Smith on the Bulls. He was just like, and then a couple games ago, it happened to, I forget, one of his teammates dunked on somebody, and he was just still pointing like this.
Cade Cunningham is under talked about as one of the biggest assholes in the league.
He's a deuce, man, and I love
He's
it.
a huge douchebag in a on court way.
Yeah, very
I
positive.
don't know how that translates over to human life. It's probably fine. He's probably a swell guy on court. Dickhead.
I love it.
Dickhead.
That's so embarrassing, man. Can you imagine you just get done up really badly one play, and then some other dude is just like, who didn't even do it to you? What the fuck, man?
A bystander.
Yeah, just
You got
pointing.
knocked the fuck
No
out.
words. He just like,
There's Cade Cunningham in the corner screaming world star.
oh my god. I know what type of kid. Oh man, we got to interview him, man. I wonder what he was doing during those like those wrestling matches back in Montverde. Remember what Moses Moody told us?
Apparently he was wrestling. He was giving belt to ass to everybody.
Just hella.
All right, who's the next two teams in this division?
We'll go Trailblazers next. I was fooled by March basketball and by post All-Star basketball because last year, after the All-Star break, the Trailblazers were top 5 in the NBA in defense. This year, 17 on the year, last 15 games, 11th. Like they're fine, they're good, but the math that I had to think, because like overall, they are about where I thought they were going to be. I thought they were going to be a 10 seed at the end of the year. Right now, they're the 9 seed, the 22 and 22. I thought it was going to look different because one, I didn't expect for Denny to take this leap, but I thought that their ethos was going to be a little bit more defensive focused, and it's just not.
Yep.
And that really speaks to the other side of it, which is Denny being able to handle this amount of offensive responsibility and take a leap forward and do the things necessary to get this team to a 500 state. When we talked about Jalen Green earlier having the worst hamstring strain in the league, that's not his crown. It's Scoot Henderson. Scoot Henderson has the worst hamstring.
I thought he like tore it.
That's what I'm saying. It's the worst. Like he has that crown more than Jalen Green because we're in January. The All-Star break is in 3 weeks, and Scoot Henderson has not played a second this year. Like, is he gonna miss the year with his hamstring strain? That would be insane if that happened. So for
terrible season to miss too. It's so important for his development. Like
Exactly.
he's such a pivotal point right now of like, are we going to build around you as our guard? To miss this season is detrimental.
and it sucks for the Blazers because like you're not getting any like, well, maybe you could take this as answers, but you're not getting any clear answers from the Shaedon Sharpe experiment on the other side. So you're trying to figure out your guard room, and you're not getting anything from either one of them.
Yep.
And now we're just in this like Denny filler season where he potentially could have been an all-star starter, and he's playing well. But in terms of the direction of your franchise, you have no idea what's gonna happen.
Yep. So wrong about
it's
them
really
having
weird.
elite defense is the main thing at the end of the day.
Yeah,
man.
And then last team in this division, the Utah Jazz. Listen, we thought they were going to be the worst team in the conference. They've already started their tanking stuff. They're on the way. But the biggest thing would be, I didn't think that Keontae George could scale up this much.
I don't think anybody did. I don't know if anybody saw the Keontae George leap coming. He looks like Jamal Murray, who we just praised as a good top 20 player. The numbers he's putting up are crazy. 25 points on the season on a 61.6% true shooting. That's just elite. Like, no caveats. That's just truly elite.
Yeah. And so for him to be able to do that, and now to give the Jazz answers for their guard room, it feels, one, it's very fun to see him do. It's very fun to see him go off on certain nights like this. So that's just the biggest thing that we were wrong
71% at the rim.
Dude, he's been going dumb. At the start of the year, maybe like 10, 15 games in, I was like, yo, Keontae George is kind of ascending in front of our eyes. I'm not going to say it just yet, but he looks elite. Of course, his three-point shot was like, it was low 30%, low 30s or whatever. But his presence at the rim and how efficiently he was attacking it and how he was just getting to the line relentlessly for the first time in his career was ridiculous. And since then, things have just gotten better and better by every single fucking metric. And just a couple of nights ago, dude, was it Tuesday or Wednesday? On a Tuesday night, he was going band for band with Anthony Edwards, in which he led the Utah Jazz to a win. And then on top of that, too, he dropped 43 points, out-dueled Anthony Edwards, bro. Like, it's
crazy.
Real conversations will be had about Keontae soon, man.
Yeah.
The new Tyrese Maxey?
I don't know, man.
He drafted higher, but the whole thing with Tyrese Maxey was like he was drafted as like a role player, the small, shifty guard that like did stuff like that. Then ascended like year 3 into being an all-star.
Yeah, man.
Similar style of play. They're not the same player, but that type of like small, skinny guard that makes this leap as a scorer that we don't really see coming. This is him.
It's ridiculous.
Will Hardy, did you see that story that Will Hardy told him after last year?
Yeah, he told him, I wouldn't bring you back.
In his exit interview, he asked Will Hardy about his contract situation, and Will Hardy told him to his face, if Danny Ainge asked me if they should extend you right now, I wouldn't tell him yes. That's
insane.
Will Hardy's real as fuck.
Yeah.
So you better average 20 next year, because right now there's no reason for me to see you as a building block.
Yeah. You're right.
He said, hit those threes or go back to the ghetto.
They drafted Isaiah Collier for a fucking reason, bro. They
Which
put some
George
pain in
from?
his stomach.
I don't know.
I have no idea. Let me see.
Louisville, Texas.
I don't know where that is.
What the fuck? Wow. It's from way over there. Okay.
Everything's way over there. You haven't heard of it? Over there?
I never heard of Louisville, Texas in my life.
It's not the ghetto. I'm looking at it and where it's at in Dallas, it's not the ghetto.
Oh, it's Dallas?
Yeah.
Oh, it's in Dallas. Okay, I didn't know that.
Me go either way with Dallas. It could be beautiful or it could be not beautiful. Next division.
No, it's-
Let's do the Atlantic Division up next. Boston Celtics. Pretty simple. I thought their big man group and their interior defense would be absolute dog shit and prevent them from being a upper tier team in the Eastern Conference. I thought losing Kristaps Porzingis and Al Horford in one offseason, as well as Jason Tatum, who is a brilliant interior defender as a small forward / power forward, would make it so there's just no chance they build a great defense. That even if Joe Mazzulla does his Joe Mazzulla stuff and has a very good offense, we thought Peyton Pritchard, Jaylen Brown, Derek White could step up and make their offense good enough. I had doubts they could be a truly top tier team in the Eastern Conference because of the big man group mostly. But overall, kind of a talent deficiency thing that I thought they'd be closer to a playing team. And I thought they'd be one injury away from taking a very smart strategic tank in a year in which the draft is so loaded and they could have a gap year. They are far too good to even consider tanking. None of that became true. They found a way to find value at every single part of the roster. We talked about it all year. They're just way better than we could have thought.
And now, instead of tanking, they're buyers.
Yeah, they're buyers, and they said, listen, man, Tatum wants to be Tatum and come back and have this crazy, miraculous return from an Achilles injury coming back in March. Who's to say the East isn't ours? Because the East is absolute dog shit at the top this year.
If they go out and they make a trade for Zubac, or if they at this point, I don't think they would just because of the injury, but they were, could they get AD? Like, we'll see what that looks like. But if you want to shore up your big man rotation as well, like they can at this stage, listen, they can sweep the Knicks.
They can beat the piss out of the Knicks.
they can sweep the Knicks. They can beat the Pistons in a series.
They can smoke the Pistons. And Tatum comes back and is 80% of Tatum, which I don't even know if that's optimistic or not, because no one does this shit coming back within one season from an Achilles. Who's to say what happens? It seems more likely that he comes back than he doesn't. If they get, let's just call it Zubac, who's apparently cost 2 first-round picks, they can 100% make the finals.
You have a
do
right.
that,
Yeah.
man. They don't want Zubac, man. I didn't even watching this film.
I
Don't
know
do that, man. Come on now.
Speaking of, I have the New York Knicks.
Mm.
I had to make sure Donovan didn't get it, put him out of his misery. He said enough.
Thank you.
What was I wrong about? I thought Mike Brown would revive Karl Anthony Towns as an offensive player. I thought that with Tom Thibodeau exiting the building, the main thing they'd be looking for coming into the season on how to improve is really maximizing Cat on the ball. He was kind of just go watch Jalen Brunson cook and find a way to be valuable, space the floor, fit in where you can. That was kind of the MO last year. They didn't really play a style of play that I think maximized what Cat brought offensively to make up for the fact that defensively he's always going to be Swiss cheese. That's just who he is. So I'm like, okay, I guess that makes sense to me. Try to make him the best offensive big in the league, and you have overall value, even if he can't defend a basic pick and roll. He has gotten unbelievably worse under Mike Brown. He's longing for Tom Thibodeau. He's looking at his ex that he hated at the time, that made him not enjoy waking up in the mornings. The guy that he said, as soon as I leave this girl, I'm going to have so much more life in my eye. Mike Brown comes in as a new girl, a million times worse. He's longing for his ex, wanting the toxicity that he left. Cat has been unbelievably bad for Cat standards offensively, while not exactly stepping it up defensively. This is a true disaster, and I won't be shocked if we see Cat be surprisingly traded a week from now. Now, there's more things to point to of why this Mike Brown-led team isn't working. But I'm focusing on Cat because Cat is the one I had the most high hopes for under Mike Brown after Mike Brown worked with Domantas Sabonis and found good ways to utilize him offensively. I had hopes that he would bring some of those principles into the Karl-Anthony Towns offense.
You would think so.
Bad, so bad.
I would think so too. Like,
Nope.
I would assume so because, well, it was a bad assumption because Cat's just not. He's entirely different from someone like Domantas Sabonis because Domantas Sabonis obviously is like one of the better passers in the league when it comes to like, at least like accuracy, but more so importantly, like how he's able to just foresee certain things happening and know what angles and positions are defenders are. Like,
great
he's
court
elite
awareness
when it comes to just like reading defenses. And I think I saw a tweet the other day where someone was like, Karl-Anthony Towns read defense like Kai Cenat reads books. I'm lying, I said that. Someone said that.
You don't want to take credit?
Yeah, no, I didn't want to be too
He got a
mean.
laugh and he was like, okay. Here's me.
But yeah, like that's honestly.
What if I would been like, boo, be nice to Kai?
And that's shocking because, dude, I remember when they initially traded for, when the Minnesota Timberwolves traded for Rudy Gobert, I was like, damn, man, like, heck, gonna have to start swinging that bitch a little bit. And a couple of years ago, he was averaging what? 4.5 assists. Now, obviously, like, all assists aren't the same. All assists aren't equal. But I felt like Cat and his ability to like read the floor when it comes to like looking for teammates specifically was much better than what it is right now. But I feel like there's just it's a lot going on in this motion offense that Mike Brown obviously like thrives at, and it doesn't mesh well with Cat at all.
Nope, man, it just is what it is that this team isn't working right now. We talked about it a lot on Monday, posted a clip about it where Donovan was raging about his team. It's over, seemingly, in this iteration of the team. When I say it's over, I don't mean they can't recover, but they have to make serious changes. If they just continue to roll the ball out and try to figure it out, that part is over.
Well, they did make a change. They had a team meeting, players only.
And apparently it was quite dicey. Apparently everybody had some issues. So something needs to happen, whether it be margin trades, whether it be schematic changes up and down the roster, whether it be big trades like Cat surprising going out the door. This exact version of the Knicks isn't going to work.
Also, the meeting worked to a T. They blitzed the Nets last night.
Bro, 66 points in 2026 is ridiculous.
Beat them 120-66, almost doubled them up in an NBA game.
Dude,
They need
what
to,
the fuck?
dude, they need to shave everybody's head on the Knicks. I'm on the Nets. Send them to boot camp. That's 66 points.
Yeah, it's actually ridiculous.
That's insane. 66.
Yeah, blitz them. But also a small little subplot with the Cat stuff. I don't know if you guys have seen it. He had a post game press conference and they were talking about like the roster being different, and he was like, I mean, like that's kind of disrespectful to our roster because it's not. He's like, it's not the same roster. Like we had guys like Campaign here last year, and then I hear like this year, and then was like, are you saying that Campaign is the reason? And there's some beat writers that are like, listen, for what it's worth, like Campaign did try and like set up Cat, and it's like small things like that where because Brunson is not going to go out of his way to set up Cat, like he's not a traditional point guard in that sense. You do need other people to do it, and it's not like there's not a lot of people on this roster, and so like the campaign minutes are going to Jordan Clarkson.
Hell no!
You know what Jordan Clarkson is in that game to do.
He's never swinging that rock. What do you mean?
He's running from 3-point line to 3-point line, getting up shots.
Yeah,
and so that's the interesting part about it. So I do agree with you. Like I think it's time.
Did you see the Campaign on off minutes with Cat?
No.
Last year?
Yeah.
Last year when Campaign was on the court, Cat scored 32.8 points per 75 possessions. When Campaign was off the court, 23.1 points per 75. Now, I mean, it is a fair amount of minutes. I'm not going to lie. It's 2,000 minutes. That's like, or it's actually 2,500 minutes. That's a sample size worth considering. And it does make sense, like you said, when Cat plays with a guard that is trying to be a point guard and not 6'2" Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, shit looks better for him.
Yeah.
If we're trying to win a championship and you're telling me you need Campaign to succeed, yeah, you can't be on my team no more, man.
No, I think I need to look at the GM, but get another goddamn point guard. If Campaign can do it, imagine I get somebody that's a really good passer. Now we're going to unlock Cat.
Come on, man.
Give me a good 6-man that can pass the ball. Shout out Miles McBride. If I can trade you for a passer, actually he's pretty important.
He's not the one to go.
Maybe not him, my bad. But if I could have another guard there that can be a passer, I'm gonna do whatever I can. Unless I do want to trade Cat, then I'm all for trading Cat.
Yeah.
If I'm gonna keep him,
Yeah.
get him a playmaker.
Yes. That's the way to go.
Just trade Cat.
That's the way to go.
Just fuck him.
That's the way to go.
You're back.
He's back.
Can you look in the camera and say fuck Karl Anthony Towns for me?
All right, bro.
I don't have any more teams in this division. Who has the Brooklyn Nets?
I do. I was wrong in thinking that MPJ was a Fugazi Jokic merchant. He's like legitimately a good player.
He's a great player.
Yeah, he's awesome. We'll see what the Nets ultimately do if they trade him or if they don't trade him. We've had that conversation a million times, but as we've said before, if they decide to keep him, it wouldn't be insane because you would just say, "Hey, I just want somebody who can score 25 points a night," and he can do that.
Yeah.
And the fact that he's been able to go off and get his game off, and it's very funny because Cam Thomas is like 6'2" version of him, ideally, but Cam Thomas is the poster boy of like good numbers, empty stats, all of that.
The numbers aren't even that good.
And that's what
Just points per game is high.
that's what I'm saying. Or just I'm gonna go out on a bad team and get buckets. And essentially, for some people and even me, I thought that MPJ was just gonna be a 6'10" version of that. And it's not. Like he legitimately is playing good basketball that in a better situation on a team that could put up more than 66 points in a game. Him and his scoring and his skills can lead to winning.
Yeah.
And so he is a legitimate good NBA player.
I think the part you said in the beginning is the most important part for me in terms of like gauging what we were dead wrong about. Because I think there was some element like I don't think we spent a lot of time talking about what MPJ would actually do with the Nets. I think we were just like, yawn, that's gonna be a terrible team. I don't even like care. Like he's not gonna do anything, can't dribble. If we actually sat down and talked about it, like the realistic differences of like how he could play and the different outcomes, there's a world in which he scores well and he's just an efficient guy and that's just who he is. I don't think we ever thought that would be to the point where it's efficient enough and impressive enough and seemingly scalable enough that we would think they should keep him. That's the part we're super wrong about. I think we all 100% thought you need to trade him. You need to flip him, continue to stockpile assets. And I still believe they should, but there's at least a tangible, realistic argument that you're better off keeping him now. And that was not in our minds.
Yeah, I agree. Putting up an efficient 25 and 7 a night is ridiculous. And with the way he's been getting buckets while also passing the ball here and there, just making like legitimately like good reads, wildly impressive, bro.
Yep.
Like we did think he was going to be a 6'7", 6'8", or however tall he is version of Cam Thomas, but man, he's just entirely different. You're right.
I probably would have believed you if you told me he could score 25 points a game.
Yeah.
That's like super obviously believable. Cam Thomas is the day and he's Cam Thomas. If you told me he'd be like 63% true shooting,
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, that's crazy. If you tell me he didn't lose a single bit of his efficiency while scaling up that high, I wouldn't have expected that. I would have thought it would be still solid, a cool little 59.8 and whatever, where it's like, I would still want him on a good team to be traded, but I wouldn't think, oh, this is a building block.
Yeah, man. That's nuts.
All right, next team. I have the next couple teams in this division.
Damn.
We'll go with the Raptors next.
Mhm.
I was wrong because I thought that they were going to miss the play-in.
That's crazy.
Wow.
I had the Raptors at 11.
Ooh, you were hating. I don't even remember that.
I thought the Cavs would be better. I thought the Magic would be better. I thought the Bucks
fair.
would be better.
You're hating for that.
I
Yeah.
thought-
Well, we all thought those teams would be better, but who'd you have? Who else you have? Because I didn't have the Raptors that low. I had them in the play-in.
I thought his stupid team would be better.
True. Wait, did I have the Raptors in the play-in too? Because I had all those teams above them as well.
I forgot where you had.
I probably
them.
had like 8 and 9, 2 games difference.
Yeah,
I'm like, you more.
I had them genuinely though at 11,
Okay.
and so I do think that coming into
Oh, you
this-
had the Heat, Bulls, that
Yeah,
that
I was
brigade.
given. And honestly, listen, the Heat are exactly where I thought they were. The Heat are 8, the Bulls are 9.
Yeah.
We
yeah.
know what they are going to be. I
True.
just thought that the Raptors, that they had a floor that they could hit, and that was more likely that they were going to hit their floor with a weird team, especially with Quickly and Barrett and Jakob and all these guys. And it's like, yeah, like I think Scotty would be better, but I didn't think that he was going to get back to a level or even like grow to a point where he is legitimately getting back to all-star Scotty and like you have his role where you feel very confident in the things that he can do and be a winning player.
You sold your stock.
I did.
Yeah.
I did.
Okay,
I
wow.
saw my stock.
They'll all learn.
So
Yeah.
shout out to them.
You
Better
did
start
have
dying on some hills with me.
You had the Raptors at 9. I had them at 7. Yeah, you're right. You had them at Who you had them at 11? That's insane.
7,
bro.
9, 11. We all had different versions of the scale.
Yeah,
Involved variety of confidence.
yeah. Now, obviously, I will not lie to you. I had a certain agenda I was pushing during the offseason to like kind of boost up the Raptors. But outside of like my agenda, if you remember, which I'm not going to repeat if you don't know, that's your business, that's your problem.
Oh, I
Yo.
remember.
Brandon Ingram,
Yo,
RJ
it was not a
Barrett.
good summer for your player love.
Emmanuel quickly. I try to pick on like the most random players who
I
just
know,
no one
why?
cares about. And I'm just like, this guy's good.
Why do you pick these guys? Who gives a fuck about Jarvis Walker?
Eventually,
Who gives a fuck about
It's
Jakob
going
Poeltl?
to bang.
Who gives a fuck
It
about
has
Jalen
banged
Green?
before. It's banged before.
Who gives a
And
fuck
guess what?
about Terrence Shannon Jr.?
Jalen Suggs, I remember you 2022. You were my pick. You were my Shayla for that year. But anyways, yeah,
You had another one this year. There's another one that. Who was it?
I don't remember.
One of your Shaylas popped this year too. There was another one. You do have hits, is what I'm saying.
All right. Yeah, not all misses. Just got to get them up at the end of the day. Very much.
that's true. But yeah, so that's the Raptors. Shout out to them.
Oh, Keontae George was one of your Shaylas.
I've
think-
always liked him.
was
But
he-
I
was he
never
a
liked.
Shayla?
I don't think he was. I've always
I don't
liked
think he
him.
was
Well,
Shayla.
see the thing,
mentioned it.
his Shayla's form only when they're forced to form, when he has to stand on business because he ranked somebody too high.
Mhm.
And then like we forced him to make Jakob Poeltl his Shayla. I don't think he went into that summer saying Jakob Poeltl was my Shayla.
Absolutely not. It
He was
spur of
just
the
like,
moment.
let's argue, bitch. And
Yeah.
he had to make Jakob
Absolutely
his
not.
Shayla.
I had no intention of doing that.
I think he liked Keontae George. We just never were like, Keontae George
Yeah.
sucks. So he never had to argue against him.
yeah.
Siakam in the playoffs.
Oh,
kinda popped.
Siakam is
Oh,
his
for
Shayla.
sure.
Yep.
For sure.
That's one.
True.
Yeah, so that's cool.
What's the next division we want to talk about?
The last team in this division was the 76ers.
Oh yeah.
Nothing. I was actually spot on. I was good. I saw these guys from a mile away.
Oh, we didn't think Tyrese Maxey was going to take this type of all-star starter leap.
No, but even that, but that's not saying that we were wrong
True.
about them.
Mhm.
I said that the Sixers would be the 7th seed. They are currently tied with the Magic for the 6th seed, and any type of tiebreaker can put them right back in the 7. I said that Joel Embiid would play 45 games. Currently, he is on pace to play 46 games. The 76ers are who I thought that they were.
Oh.
And they were,
Okay.
and I said, if we get 45 games of a, better Paul George, somewhat healthy Joel Embiid, and Tyrese Maxey, we're good. We're in there. And they are exactly that.
I will say we were wrong about the heights that Joel Embiid could still reach as a scorer. We didn't talk a whole lot about it because we just were sad about Joel Embiid, so we kind of just pretended he didn't exist. But he looks closer to Joel Embiid than I thought he would get to this year.
That's true. Now I still want to avoid that because I'm like, you know
Fool me
what?
once.
Well, yeah, exactly. You know what the conversation will be at the end, might be at the end of the day. But you're right. He's been fucking on the steamroll, especially as of late, bro. Like,
He should be an all-star. Games played is going to be tough. I don't know. Bottom of the East, I don't know what exactly the games played will be stacked up against other candidates.
He's not making it.
His numbers are great. He should be an all-star right now. There's really no reason for him not to be.
23 games.
So by the time we get there, it'll be close to 30 maybe, depending on how he plays the rest of this next 3 weeks.
Yeah. I mean, and we'll see. I mean, he's not playing in any back-to-backs.
What does Ingram have? How many games played is he going to have? Like, that's the type of guy he's going to compete against for the bottom spot than like a replacement.
Brandon Ingram has played 44 games.
Okay, so I guess that's a meaningful difference. 14 games if it comes. Actually, no, because he's going to play more too. So it's really like 20 games.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, he's 21 games behind
Okay.
Brandon Ingram.
So, yeah.
He's not going to make it.
And listen, we're going to do our episode pretty soon. I'm probably not going to put Joel Embiid either, but I think he's playing at the level that like if the games played get close enough, or if there's an injury replacement, especially with the world stuff they're doing, I won't be shocked if Joel Embiid is an all-star.
110%, dude. Over the last last 14 games for him, he's been averaging 28 while also shooting a cool like 51% from the field, and he's been like averaging 11 or 8 rebounds a game. So he's been playing well, not like
51%
necessarily.
is good for a jump shooter.
Yeah, exactly. You know how he loves those shots. So
Yeah, he's not exactly killing as a slasher these days. So like that's pretty goddamn great.
yeah, especially for the East this year.
Exactly. That's what I'm really talking about, the Eastern Conference when I say this. So I'm like, I won't be shocked. I'm not passionate about Brandon Ingram deserving an all-star spot or Pascal Siakam on that team. So like
Siakam's not getting there. I'm sorry.
No, hell no, dude.
Central Division, first team up. I have the Cleveland Cavaliers. How do I phrase this? Because obviously we're wrong about a lot of things pertaining to this team. In a macro sense, we were wrong to think that the East was theirs after the Boston Celtics got injured. It was them or the Knicks was the conversation. I went towards the Cavs, but that was obviously a 2-horse race, and that the East should be one of these two teams ahead of everybody by a mile. Wrong about that. They are not in the contention for the best team in the Eastern Conference as of today. We were wrong to assume the changes they made last year that gave them such a high floor and a high ceiling were just permanent change isn't going to pertain to the next year. We were wrong to underestimate the importance of Ty Jerome and overestimate the impact of Lonzo Ball to provide different types of value. Just in general, we're wrong that they were going to be able to go to a 64-win pace again.
Mm-hmm.
Now, also a big part of this is injuries. Can't really project that. Maybe you can when Darius Garland's hurt every year, but in general, they got unlucky with injuries. But we were wrong to assume it would be all swell for them, and they just were this new contender that'd be here every single season.
Damn. It's over.
It's over?
It's over.
Is it blow up season for you?
Yes.
Oh, 110%.
What does that mean?
Yeah.
To what extent? Like, what does blow it up mean? Like, it's not. They obviously have so many
It means
stars.
it means like
It's not a tear down per se, right?
Jared
not tearing it down.
Allen. Jared Allen is gone. Right.
Fair.
That's. I'm looking at the core three now. I don't look at it as a big four anymore. I'm looking at the Cavs as Garland, Mitchell, Mobley.
Okay.
One of those three has to be gone. Specifically, one of the guards has to go. And I think at this point, because of performance and because of injury, Darius Garland is going to be the one. He's going to be the odd man out of those three. So I think this offseason, you trade Jared Allen, you trade Darius Garland, and you move forward with D. Mitch and Mobley, and you try to retool around that. This team is too expensive. This team is in the second apron.
Mm-hmm.
This team has not gotten to the Eastern Conference Finals its entire way. They've gone outside multiple times in embarrassing fashion. I think at this point, like, you have stretched this opportunity to its limit because there was a breaking point or a potential breaking point 2 summers ago where we thought Garland was going to get traded. Then they came back, they brought in Kenny Atkinson, and they got to the top of the East. And that's why we thought this year, okay, in a weaker Eastern Conference, you may not win 64 games, but you could win 60. You could win 58 games and still win the conference. That's not there anymore. This team is done in terms of can they win the title this year? And so that's why I think a restructuring is on the way.
I would be hesitant to fully write them off. I'm not necessarily saying they win a title this year still, but with how wide open the East is, imagine this time last year the Pacers having these conversations. And not to say we're going to get a Pacers run every year, we won't, but they're still so talented and still... It's not like they're the 12 seed. We're talking about it like they're dead and gone.
Yeah.
It really, a big part of it does come down to health. If they were fully healthy, at least their stars, when I say fully, nobody's fully healthy, but were more often whole than not, or even a decent amount compared to the field, they would still be like probably a 3 seed or something. Like, they'd still be within striking distance of getting back on top. So, like, I'm just worried that we're going to say all this and then they just get a month where they're healthy and they just go back to being really, really good. Like, they're not so downtrodden that I can say there's zero chance to get back. I feel that's probably a bit dramatic.
What feels like downtrodden is that, okay, like Darius Garland just got hurt recently again. And I think it was just like a toe also.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Yeah, it was right big toe.
And they said it's not going to go away. They said he's going to play through that pain for the whole season.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
And
tough.
that's why I feel downtrodden at that point. The way you're going out, I just want to like end it all already, put me in the back and just like kill me, bro. Because at this point, I can't go out like this the same exact
doesn't that
way
feel-
over and
Doesn't that feel
over and
reactionary?
over again.
Doesn't that feel dramatic to be like he's dealing with this toe injury that is highly unfortunate, but like now we got to blow the team up? Like,
I'm not saying blow it up, but I am saying something has to change.
no,
whether
you're
it be
100%. I agree.
like-
But the point of like this team is done and down for good. It's over. Like, that feels to me like we're doing a little bit much and like we might regret that.
Well, I think in terms of like championship aspirations this season, yes, it is.
Mhm.
I really don't think that they're going to win a chip this year, and
Someone's got to win this goddamn Eastern Conference.
that
no one wants to win it.
Who's going to win it right now? Who do you feel good about?
if
Nobody.
Pistons, and only the Pistons.
gun to my head right now, I'd pick the Celtics.
Wow.
But that's so much in the air with the Tatum thing that that gun is not very sturdy.
Even without Tatum, gun to my head, I'm taking the Celtics to win the conference. Right now.
Wow.
So with no Tatum,
With no Tatum.
No
That to me is
taking
outlandish.
the
I think
Wow.
why?
I don't think it's outlandish.
I think
but-
that the Celtics in a series right
Mhm.
now can beat the Pistons. And the Pistons, I have a lot of faith in them, and I think that they can go very, very far. Their offensive stuff, especially once we get into like the playoffs and you need somebody else to come through and score 17 points for you, that's gonna be
Yeah,
that's gonna be very tough for me, especially if we're talking about right now, no moves have been made, right? I can feel different post trade deadline, but right now I would say the Celtics.
Okay.
But like even
and you're right. I shouldn't say outlandish when the East is so bad. Like,
Yeah,
we're
but-
talking about the Pistons.
and even for the right
I shouldn't say outlandish for anybody. My bad.
For
My
the-
bad, Celtics fans. Stand down.
for the Cavs, Joel Embiid has played 23 games this year. Garland's played 26. He's gonna miss more. You say it might be reactionary. I saw you play last season with a toe injury, and it messed everything up. It jacked everything up. So now we're in this season again. You have another toe injury. We'll see what you look like when you come back. But if that's going to be something that's lingering and your play style is very toe dependent, then I have no idea how to look at this.
I'm more so thinking for like next year and beyond. When I say that, I don't want to like completely write this team off.
Expensive. Like
it is a second apron team.
We're in
That
the
is true. I
second
completely
apron.
forget about that.
I have no avenues of getting better or any type of flexibility for what? First to lose in the second round every year? No, I'm not going to do that.
They do have avenues to get better though. Like it's not.
But it's very complicated. They have to jump through a lot of
They
hoops
do.
to get
We
there.
agree, but you keep taking it to the next level like they're just dead and buried. I'm like, they're not that quite dead and buried that you're making it seem. But I do agree. It's not a great situation.
Yeah.
But like no avenues? You just said they could trade Jared Allen. That's an avenue.
They have to but trading Jared Allen would help them get out of the second apron, which then would give them a little bit more flexibility. And so I just think that there has to be a reshuffling. And
Yeah.
They can just trade him for somebody good. They don't got to dump him.
That's fair. Also, a lot of their like the interesting trade pieces for them are going to be part of their core four because like I don't want their depth pieces.
Yeah.
Like, what am I going to do with Lonzo Ball right now? Not a damn thing. So like, you're gonna have to trade me Darius. You're gonna have to trade me Jared Allen.
What am I
Okay.
going to do with Lonzo Ball? That's hilarious.
I have another team in this division. Milwaukee Bucks.
Mm.
I didn't write anything down.
Weird team to talk about, man.
I'm tired of beating this dead horse.
What
Thank you.
specifically were we wrong about?
So we're nothing. We said this team would be mid and that Giannis is really good, so they'll win some games, but gonna be hard because if he misses any time, they're gonna lose a lot of games, and that's what happened. In recent days, they've had Giannis, still losing a lot of games. It's not great. So nothing to be wrong about. He should still request a trade. He still won't because he's loyal. Yada yada yada. We've been there, done that, talked about it at length. The one thing I'll say we're wrong about, just to say something, we thought the vibes would be good.
Mm.
Especially after the first week of the season.
Mhm.
Ryan Reynolds' ascension, Giannis getting the most out of this team with a lot of speed, athleticism, and shooting. We thought at the very least, good vibes for a mediocre Eastern Conference team. The vibes are absolutely putrid at this moment. They just got their asses beat on national TV by the Oklahoma City Thunder. The second or like fourth bad loss the past week, really. And Giannis went to the podium, or actually was in the locker room getting asked questions after the game, and said, "We're not playing hard. We're not playing to win. We're not playing together. Our chemistry is not there. Guys are being selfish. Guys are trying to do it on their own." He said a lot of things. This was the headliners. I think on Twitter, Bucks fans are assuming this is about Kyle Kuzma and Ryan Rollins, who did a lot of killing basketball in this game and took the matter into their own hands.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, man, this is not how you lead a team. This is not how you lead a team at all. Because the same night, he was asked about staying in Milwaukee for the 1 millionth time, and he said he'll figure out his future with the team day by day.
I'm so tired of this,
I'm not
man.
talking about this. I'm tired.
First, I'm not requesting a trade. Then it's day by day. Then I don't know, brother. Like it's all back and forth. It's ridiculous.
I just say it like that.
Giannis on only shooting 11 shots tonight. I truly don't understand.
Bro, he tried to get more buckets off, but OKC, like they were blitzing him. Lou Dort was being so fucking physical, just hitting him with his hips every single time.
Which is the answer? Is you're facing the greatest defense you're ever going to see in your career. That's the
Exactly.
answer. But he decides to say, I truly don't understand. Maybe it's because we're a young team, or because we're not playing well, or because guys think it's their turn. I don't get it. I really don't. Maybe I got to demand the ball more. What the fuck? The answer is because you're playing OKC and they just did a good job. But now you're like, these guys are young, stupid. They better give me the rock.
Yeah, nah, man. You lost this game by 20 before you even entered the building, bro. It was already fucking over. They had like 6 points in a matter of like 4 minutes in the first quarter of this game. Like it was just they lost a long time ago.
And yet we feel the need to say it's because these guys are young and stupid.
Yeah, honestly, like if you were high on the Bucks before the season, which I can understand why a few people were. You could look at a team across the conference like the Phoenix Suns and be like, yeah, the Bucks should be able to do something similar. Giannis is like 10 times the player that Devin Booker is. Kyle Kuzma like exists. Ryan Rollins, who knows what's gonna happen to him? He could bang, which he banged, of course.
I mean, I think
Not with Glenn Rivers at the top. You can't be too hopeful.
yeah, that's
Dude.
also true. I also think that like maybe people would be more likely to fall in line if they felt like there was something to play for, as opposed to this season is lost because our star player is going back and forth on whether or not he wants to be
That might help.
on whether or not he wants to be here.
Mhm.
And every day we have quotes of saying like, yes, I'm committed, but I want to win at all costs. So we'll see. We'll take it day by day. Maybe
Yeah.
if there was an actual answer and a top down like continuity about what the plan was for the team, then maybe everybody would feel more inclined to sacrifice and play team ball.
Yeah.
But that's not there right now. So
These comments are crazy. He did not have to say any of that. It's boiling up. You can tell. Why the fuck is he on this team still? It's so stupid. Like we keep going back and forth because like I said many times, I do understand the desire to be loyal and to not kill the era, and it all makes sense on some level as a human. If we're reaching these, I was gonna say heights. If we're reaching these depths of hell as a team, why are we doing this facade? Fuck loyalty. It's better for everybody to go their separate ways. It's so stupid.
It's sad, man. I'm just ready to end this story and turn the page. Make the NBA trade deadline interesting again, please.
Me too. Let's fly through the rest of the teams in this division. Pacers, what's one thing you're wrong about?
Benedict Mathurin and Jarris Walker. Jarris Walker, I think this up and coming offseason, you have your team has an opportunity to either bring you back or not bring you back. And right now I'm leaning towards why would they bring you back?
Yep.
No real reason.
We're wrong about this team being playoff capable. In general, I think most people thought they'd still be a good team coming off of the season. I did not. I ranked them low, said they'd tank, and everybody's mad at me because the Pacers don't do that. Turns out they're dog shit naturally and got to tank the good, right, and ethical way.
Exactly. So that's an easy one about the way. Sucks to throw away this season. Have no real young player just come out the woodworks and surprise you.
Chicago Bulls, what's one thing you're wrong about?
I got the Chicago Bulls, and I will say, I wasn't necessarily wrong because I wasn't saying this guy was bad or anything, but I was just monitoring how he's going throughout this entire year, and it started out pretty much the same. But Modest Buzelis, I guess he's the most interesting player to talk about. I talked about how he wasn't really as impactful as you would want offensively, only because of his involvement in his role given to him. But as of late, over the last specifically, again, 3 weeks or so, he's been turning up. And right now, I'm in the thought process of, I think they should fire Billy Donovan, because in an interview that Modest Buzelis did, I think this year, but he talked about his rookie season. He talked about how, he hit this bump fadeaway too, or whatever. And Billy Donovan was like, that's not how we play basketball. And I'm sorry, but I think he's kind of limiting what Modest Buzelis is doing. And as time's gone on and has been giving more and more, a little bit more opportunity, he's slowly ascending.
Yeah, 100%. Billy Donovan trying to make him into a robot, trying to take away the mid-range game from him. No buckets, play the role and develop from there, which makes sense for some players. For this Bulls team, man, let him cook. Let him develop.
I was wrong to, I guess, overly criticize Modest at that point, or at least say, he's not doing anything. Nah, it's not him. It's Billy Donovan.
Stop hating on my white boys. They're all good. Everyone was mad at me for liking all these white players. I identify the right ones. Have a good white radar.
The good ones.
Except for Dalton Connect.
That's a pass. It's blinded by your own team.
Yeah, and that was just a fun draft night.
You were so fucking happy. You were so happy that draft night.
I mean, I was just playing with the bit too. But I was like, oh, cool. A win now shooter. We need that.
Yeah.
He's 22, ready to play. Guy's absolutely horrible. Absolute dog shit. He is atrocious. To mince zero words, he is unfathomably bad given the role and what he should be doing. I cannot comprehend the level of on-court awareness he has.
What do you say?
It really does not make sense to me to be that aloof on the court and to be that incapable of doing anything of merit.
Damn. Just keep on going.
Take off your shoes and give him the Nick Smith Jr.
Oh my God.
I hate him. Detroit Pistons.
Take off your shoes. It's crazy.
Oh, man.
Hang them up, buddy.
I got the Pistons, man.
Kobe Buffkin, give him the minutes.
Overall, man, I don't know how I could say I was wrong about this team, because I guess no one really saw this coming, them being 32 and 10 or whatever by a wide fucking margin. It's ridiculous. I guess you could say I was wrong about fucking everything when it comes to this team. I guess the poster boy for that, personally, everybody knew Cade was itching to be a top 10 player. That's not surprising at all. More so, what is surprising is seeing how JB Bickerstaff just completely elevates his team. I didn't think he was that type of coach necessarily. I thought he was kind of a culture setter, not an elevator. There's specific coaches who shown me to be that, and I thought JB was that. No, he's elevated Jalen Duren, or he's helped. Jalen Duren's also one of those guys, so I just didn't think or at least it gave me no reason to overly buy stock in him and say he was going to be one of the, clear-cut 6 or 7 best centers in the entire league, and now he's stamped as that. Now he's going to be an all-star. Yeah, I was just wrong about this team top to bottom, man.
What do you think about this jacket he wore the game?
Tough.
Is this NBA teams on it or what? What's on this?
Yes.
NASCAR? I don't know.
That's the Detroit. No, it's just Detroit.
Oh, okay.
I think
Detroit teams.
Yeah, it's just Detroit art. I think.
Fire.
Yeah, it's different types of Detroit.
Yeah, that's hard.
Yeah, I don't think we were terribly wrong about them. They're a little bit better than we thought.
Exactly.
I think we all thought they'd be in that second tier after the Cavs and the Knicks. they were just ready to be a little bit better than that. And a lot of teams above them kind of fell off.
Yeah.
The Cavs fell off. The Knicks are mid. The people that we thought were going to be their peers in that second tier, the Hawks and the Magic, disasters. So the Knicks would just decide to be the Knicks, and they got a little bit better in a lot of ways. The style of play they had meshed another year. Like you said, Jalen Duren leap, Isaiah Stewart playing great, all the role players taking steps forward. They just stayed on the right path while everybody else crumbled around them.
Yeah, I guess the only thing I could say is that like widespread all around in the NBA that people had missed on widely is, Jaden Ivey. Just last game, I think, who they play against? They played against the New Orleans Pelicans. He didn't get the start. Instead, it was Dennis Jenkins, and he played very well. I guess that was the fucking right decision. And I think Ivy only had like 15, 17 minutes that game, and he's just been non-existent when it comes to overall impact.
I will say. I'm trying to be nice about it for the past 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
I tried to tell y'all. These Ivy shits are not going to work.
Yeah, it's over. That
But
experience
Dennis
is
Jenkins,
over.
we didn't know who he was before this season. I don't think any of us knew who he was after the draft.
I was like, who the fuck is this dude hitting clutch shots against the Wizards?
Yeah. I had absolutely no idea who that was. I don't even know. Did they take him in the second round or was he undrafted?
I don't remember at all.
Nevertheless,
That's how much
I
of a
still don't
boob he
know,
is.
but he is good, and he's came in and gave them good minutes in the guard position. We were wrong about that because we did not know he existed.
Yeah, exactly, man. Good player.
And that is the Central Division. Next up, let's go to an irrelevant one. Southeast Division.
Speaking about irrelevant, let me
This
just take
really
this
is
on.
the worst division in the NBA.
Yeah, let's spend let's spend 6 minutes on this division and see if we can do that. Atlanta Hawks. What were you
Right.
wrong about?
You had
Cool.
him as the 3 seed. Dead wrong.
Everything. So to start off,
3 seed.
Dyson Daniels,
We had him
terrible,
like 4 or 5.
brother.
Out of my 5.
Do you know
I
how
know
many?
four.
Do you know how many points that Dyson Daniels had
That
last
was
night
the
against the
lowest.
Memphis Grizzlies?
Probably a little bit, not enough.
He didn't have a lot.
3.
Nice.
3 points. He's not bad. He still finds ways to make himself valuable, whether it be playmaking here and there, being good on the boards. Of course, like the defense is still great. But bro, him as a scorer is so bad to watch. Like he had a wide open fast break dunk that he could have got, and then John Morant just got on top of him because he went up weak per usual, and he got swatted. He got decimated, bro. He's so bad. CJ
Dude.
McCollum, he single-handedly for a second when I watched him play, that random like 2 p.m. game versus the Milwaukee Bucks, he took this contested fadeaway 2-pointer.
Random.
I think Corey Kispert was just like wide open, bro.
Martin Luther King
Single-handedly.
Day.
Yeah, Martin Luther King Day. I almost wanted to bring back segregation because of him single-handedly, bro. You can't in a new age segregation. You can't be around someone like Jalen Johnson. You can't be around Asa Newell. You're gonna poison these guys. All right,
Is your
Okongwu,
new
I'm
age-
sorry. Listen, Nickeil Alexander-Walker, I'm sorry, just for a day. He just can't poison Jalen Johnson. That's what he was doing over the last few games, excluding last night. And
Is
I
your
think,
new age segregation just CJ McCollum get segregated from the rest of society?
damn near. You know what? That's better. At first, I was like, yeah, you can't be around my light-skinned mixed players because I already know it. Yeah, but you know what? Let's extend it to the rest of society. I 100% agree, bro.
Is CJ McCollum not light skinned?
He's black.
Oh, okay.
I guess you can have that conversation,
Yeah.
but like,
I know what you mean.
yeah, like Jalen Johnson's just, he's different. Asa Newell, he's different, you know?
Why is it different?
Yeah. You know, how many. So another conversation for another day. But in general, wrong about everything, especially Quinn Snyder as well. You are not additive to this team. Now, it's fair to say, what are you supposed to add to this team? How is he supposed to build an elite defense?
I said 6 minutes for this division. That's enough.
Hold on, man. How is he supposed to build up an elite defense or anything like that? He does nothing for this team at all. So I'd rather not have him here. Who's the next team?
I have no teams in this.
We tried to give you an out to not talk about the Hawks, and you just kept going.
I'm sorry I had to, but it's just so disappointing.
You're fake demon. You said you were done with them. You're never done.
It's just toxic X-Men.
You're
Just
never
keeps on
done.
reeling me. Dude, we did that was a good win against the Grizzlies last night.
I had the Miami Heat.
Mhm.
I thought their offense would be very, very boring and uninteresting post Jimmy Butler trade. Because I thought they'd run back the same offensive structure they've been doing for the last 5 years or so with these half-court dribble handoff offenses with all these random shooters they find coming and doing all these mid-range jumpers and three-pointers off of dribble handoffs. And it would be very boring without the paint touches that Jimmy Butler once brought. It would just be extremely average, and they'd continue to be an average team that is the least interesting of the average teams. And I was wrong because they completely reinvented their offense. And at the very least, they are interesting outside the ball because they are unique. And they did not sit on their hands and continue to run everything back, knowing they'd be a worse version of themselves post Jimmy Butler. They decided to reinvent themselves. And for that, I applaud them.
Yeah. Clap, clap, clap.
Outside of that, I don't have many other Heat thoughts in terms of what we're wrong about. Next team.
Next team.
Go for
I
it.
can talk about the Orlando Magic.
Ooh,
I will say.
ooh.
I think I turned the corner when it comes to how I was thinking about the Desmond Bay trade. They gave up. Somehow they're just slid under the radar for me personally, at least. But I didn't know they gave up their 2025 pick, which ended up being, I think, Hanson Yang on the Blazers. Then they gave up that. Then they gave up their 26, 28, and 30 pick. And then also they gave up a pick swap for the year 2029. Now looking back at things and seeing how Desmond Bane is all of a sudden like having the worst shooting year of his career and efficiency just like overall, maybe that just like mandated in Orlando what happened to KCP. Now it's happening to Desmond Bane. I don't know if you should have given up all of that, like control of 5 of your picks. Now your team is young and all that, who cares? But 5 picks for a player like Desmond Bane, overly too much. And I'm starting to think that was a bad trade almost no matter what happens, because you could have just easily like gone the Pistons route and traded for guys who weren't overly expensive, like a Duncan Robinson, or do the same Malik Beasley move. Measly moves like that of guys who are known as shooters, and that's all they do on the court. Instead, they went all in when it comes to a guy like Desmond Bane, who is like one of the more impactful offensive players. I think that's a bad trade now.
Damn. Shooters get into peanut butter half court sets. All of a sudden, you don't get good shot quality. They all keep forgetting how to shoot. I wonder what the common denominator is.
Him and Mosley, man. It's him and Mosley.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. We were like, okay. We talked about it last week. Trade happened. We all said, damn, that's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
You're at the place of your timeline. You need to give up a lot, and it's a good fit, yada, yada. Hasn't gone well. So I don't think it's unreasonable to say it was a mistake. It's obviously reactionary and like easy to say now, but that's the point of this episode. It's the point is to look back at things we thought 5 months ago, 2 months ago even.
Mm-hmm.
And I certainly don't feel as good about it. I certainly don't feel as hopeful about it.
Not at all.
I don't feel like it's going to fix issues. But actually, when that trade happened, I remember saying that people were kind of going crazy saying that like the spacing is good now. I remember saying like, no, it's not. Like they're not going to fix the spacing with one shooting guard. Like it takes a lot more than that. It's not like they were playing non-shooters to the 2 guard before this. It's not exactly going to transform the offense. They need to do more moves. And I think that was right. They definitely still need to have multiple other shooters. I think you need to stretch 5 at some point if you're going to play with Paolo Banchero and Franz. I think their styles and the areas of the court they occupy would be a lot better if the center was spacing the corner instead of in the dunker spot. Give Paolo more space to make those reads. I still feel that way.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Okay, I have 2 more teams left. The Wizards. I can keep this semi-quick. Impressive young core. Alex Sarr, bro. I completely forget, but he shot 39% from the field last year. Last year he took 5 threes a game. What the fuck were we doing? This year he's taking like 2.5. He's shooting like 50% from the field. He's good. Keyshawn George, he's one of the young guys where I'm like, oh yeah, he could be like legitimately something special as time goes on, as he scales up. Great all-around game. I love how he's just like slow motion between the lines when it comes to how he gets his buckets. Great. The young core overall is just like impressive to me, and they're not going to be asked for so long. Outside, whatever happens to Trae Young or not, like that doesn't matter. I'm more so thinking about like this core and how they've been developing. Great, impressive team. Now, something that's interesting is that I don't know if you guys caught this, but there's been like trade rumors surrounding around them, even more past the Trae Young stuff. Potentially, people are talking about them being a Zion Williamson destination.
Really?
And at first, I didn't like hate it necessarily. And then now I'm like kind of in between the lines because I'm like, okay, what would it cost to like get some like Zion Williamson? Obviously, like Chris Middleton got to go, and then maybe like a singular pick that's kind of irrelevant, which is their 2026 OKC pick. Kind of interesting. I wouldn't hate it because it's mad cheap, and the OKC pick is, I'm not gonna say it's irrelevant. A first round pick is a first round pick, but might be worth the shot.
Okay. So what are you wrong about? The idea that they'd be open to getting Zion Williamson?
No, I was wrong about going back to what I said, like their young core, like not being all that.
You're anti the young core.
Yeah, exactly. So they're good. They're going to be really good in the future.
Shout out.
I hope so. I don't know.
I think they're
really good. I'm glad we've seen some progress.
I think again they're still looking for like their main guy to
It'll
like
look
represent the
different once
franchise.
They needed a Bonza bad.
Yeah, they need him or.
I feel so lukewarm watching them because I agree everything you said. I also agree that like, oh, shout out Sarr, shout out George. I'm like,
yeah,
that's it.
Yeah, they need like a star-studded franchise guy, whether it be Darren Patterson too, someone of that nature to really like feed off of Sarr and all that. So good piece though. I would love for any one of those guys coming out of the draft to be there.
Yeah, all those top 3 guys would fit nicely there.
Last team I have is the Hornets. And LaMelo's good again, and their offense is really damn good. And Con Knipple, holy fucking shit. Like, he just keeps on getting better and better. And honestly, this nucleus of him, Brandon Miller, and Con, it's like wildly impressive. Obviously, like, Con is the face of it. LaMelo has been up and down. He's been this last game is 1 for 15.
What was his true shooting percentage?
I don't know. I can't read.
What's that hashtag?
I don't know, man.
Looks like a construction worker.
Oh my god.
His true shooting percentage
It's elite.
6.7. His field goal percentage
Ooh.
6.7.
Ooh,
I've never seen that a day in my goddamn life.
I don't know what he was doing. I don't know what he was up
Laying
to.
bricks. You see the hashtag?
Jesus Christ.
That's
man.
crazy.
That's so bad. But they're better. This is like a real basketball team who've like they're like slowly settling in their identity, and they're not like a complete tire fire as I thought they would be prior to the season starting.
So
That's
you
what I was
didn't-
wrong about.
So to narrow it down to the part of that you're wrong about, did you not believe in this trio at all? Did you think it would be a bad offense?
Yes, because LaMelo's constantly in and out, and how do you even begin like to have a nucleus when you don't have like the main part of it being LaMelo? Now the main answer to that is no longer making LaMelo the main part of that. And the faces of this organization is Con Knuppel. I knew he was going to be good. I knew like coming into the draft, like people were just going to see him as like having a super limited role, just a solid shooter who can do a few things off the dribble, which still could be true to agree, but I disagree with that. And he's someone who is he's playing at a generational rate right now as a rookie specifically.
Okay, so
he's
you were
wildly efficient.
You were wrong because you were anti their nucleus, and the part that you were wrong about was Con immediately jumping LaMelo from most important in that nucleus.
Exactly.
That makes sense. I don't think anybody really saw that coming.
Who would? Man?
Yeah, you thought that you had at least one more year of LaMelo being the guy.
Yeah.
Mm.
Come in, get your chain snatched immediately. That's tough.
Like, obviously, like, for a rookie, Con's much better. Con might just be better full stop than LaMelo right now. Like,
Honestly, yes.
I believe that.
yeah, like, he's just a better player overall. He's a much better defender, much more efficient scorer, just not the playmaker. But it is nice to see in the past 2 weeks they have one of the best offenses in the league.
Yeah.
Now LaMelo's finally healthy. Everything's really coming together with that trio. So it's a good thing that LaMelo's been passed up in terms of hierarchy because there's less on his shoulders. It's easier to stomach LaMelo when he's not your end-all, be-all of your team, where he's not the entire franchise like he has been in recent years. Healthy place to be as a team.
Yeah, last 15 games, 7-8 overall. Number one
Good.
offense in the NBA.
Good,
Crazy.
man. They can get buckets.
Crazy.
That's the last team in this division,
that
I
it?
think.
Next team is division. And then last division to talk about is, what's the Texas one? Southeast.
Southwest.
Or Southwest. Oops, we just did Southeast. Southwest division, finalizing this video. I have the Mavericks. I thought their guard play would be competent.
Yeah.
I thought D'Lo would be okay.
Mhm.
And it would be enough to allow, well, also I thought Anthony Davis would be a little bit more available. I didn't think he'd have this season where his body finally completely falls apart. In terms of like, it's always something small now. We've always had this with Anthony Davis, of course, but it feels different this year. It feels like he's really, really falling apart now in a way that's tangibly different. I thought if he was healthy and Cooper Flag was there, who I expected to be good right away, I thought their guard play would be competent enough that they'd be a play-in level team. Now, that was also accounting for Anthony Davis being healthy. He has not. So, giving them a optimistic point of view, I was like, okay, 9 or 10 seed. That's fine,
Mhm.
right? D'Lo will come do some playmaking. He had good connection with Anthony Davis when they're on the Lakers. Cooper Flag will slot in nicely as a power forward next to that duo. They can win some games and buy time until Kyrie came back. D'Lo is the single most unplayable player in the NBA. He is out of the rotation.
That's insane.
When they have nobody
man.
to fill that hole. Ryan Nembhard had a couple of really solid weeks. He grades out as one of the worst defenders in the NBA.
Mhm.
Shout out Brandon Williams. They have players that can dribble the ball, but they need a D'Lo still bad to this day. He is just the antithesis of everything Jason Kidd wants from a player, so he doesn't play now. And I was too optimistic about D'Lo, which is crazy because I wasn't even that optimistic. I was just like, he'll fill some innings. He'll be a professional player. Go in there and do enough. I thought it was overall a decent signing in terms of replacing minutes till Kyrie comes back. Furthest thing from decent.
Yeah, I think they're 18 and 26 right now. And like it's bad, but also considering how they started, it's like, 18 and 26 isn't terrible.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And where's this? They are a game and a half out of the 10 seed. So like it could still work.
Yeah,
Like,
they can get back there.
Yeah, they can still get to play in range. I'm with you though. It's always just shocking whenever you have a team that has a very clear need and there's a player on that roster where it's like, he should play. Like he fills that role, and the coach is like, nah, bro. Like I'm telling you, like he can't do this. Like we've tried, it just doesn't work out.
And D'Lo's been bad for a few years now, but there was some fit issues you could chalk up to like it didn't work there, but it could work at this other place if they just put the ball in his hands and somehow get the good value out of him, knowing the downsides. It's just cooked.
if he's a like playmaking, shot creating guard and he can't play on the Mavs, who can he play for?
No one. It's cooked. It's over. If you can't play in this team, you cannot play anywhere.
That's crazy.
Or at least you got to prove to me that it's not over. I'm no longer going to assume anything based on my perception of your skills and how it fit with the team.
Mhm.
I'm going to assume your skills are non-existent and you're just not going to be a player until you show me otherwise.
Can you believe like JJ Redick was trying his best to make this work with him, AD, and LeBron last year, and he was making it work to a degree?
I forgot D'Lo was on the team started last year.
That's insane, man.
Yeah. So
And now he's out of the rotation. Damn.
hopefully they get a guard. Actually, Kyrie's coming back. Hopefully he is there next year and is fully healthy.
Yeah.
Next team in this division, let's go with the Spurs.
I got the Spurs. I didn't see this team being so good so quickly.
Mhm.
I did not see Stephon Castle. Okay, as of late, he's been slumping, obviously. But overall, when it comes to our biggest takeaway from the season, his ability to get to the paint developed way better than we thought. It's actually one of the more stronger suits of every guard in the NBA when it comes to their ability to get to the paint. He's one of the best because of stature, size, mad physical, all that. It's been great. So we all knew Wemby was going to be great. He's shooting like 40% from the 3-point line this year. He's scaled down his jump shooting just a tad bit, and he's been picking and choosing spots, and he's been developing great. Dylan Harper, I think that was probably one of the bigger things that we weren't necessarily wrong about, but we weren't like begging him up as like not necessarily a generational prospect. But going back to what you said months ago, you said we're not treating him like a blue chip prospect just because of the guy who's at the very top. And he should have been treated like that too. Now, again, all these guys are slumping right now, so this is a bad time to say this. But overall, none of us thought that this team was going to be a top 3 seed in the Western Conference at all.
I put them at 7 before the season started. And I was fairly optimistic about them getting better because of Wemby.
Mm-hmm.
But like the rest of the roster, I didn't think they were anywhere close top to bottom on the roster to be mostly a high level defense like they are.
Mm-hmm.
And offense too. Like you're saying, all the slashing guards that complement Wemby well. The shooting around them has been better than expected. I didn't expect guys like Keldon Johnson to have a 6th man of the year caliber season.
Mm-hmm.
After I wrote off Keldon Johnson in my head 3 years ago, whenever I realized he wasn't the guy that I hoped he could be coming out of like year 2. So players like him, players like Devin Vassell, who was disappointing last year and the year before that, I wrote him off my head completely. He's now slotted into the perfect role as a 4th option, floor spacer, athlete type guy.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody got slotted into the perfect role faster than expected. And Mitch Johnson implemented a very good, very similar systems like Jordan Ott, where it feels like everybody is really maximized, really focused on athleticism, running in transition, getting everybody bought in defensively. All the coaching stuff that I didn't know whether he'd be good or bad at because he was such a blank slate coming out of the Popovich era. He's answered those questions. I feel like he clearly has manufactured a good culture and a good defensive focused team there that, as a good coach, didn't know any of this. All these things that were blank slates to me and could go either way, seemingly all went well.
Dude, I bet Will $50 that the Spurs wouldn't be in the top 5. Like I'm praying on their downfall at this point because
that 50's gone, bro.
That's what I'm saying. They're the 2 seed right now,
Yeah.
and they're 3 games up on the teams in the 5 and the 6 that are tied there. So like I think overall, the ascension just across the board is great. I think the Mitch Johnson thing is the coolest thing about it all because you can kind of see it with Stephon Castle, right? The way that he started, you can see it with Dylan Harper of like, you know, he was the number 2 overall pick for a reason. What if he just comes in and he's just solid? We all thought that Wemby was taking his steps. Mitch Johnson, I think, out of everybody, was one of the pieces in this whole system that had the biggest question. And just because the transition from Pop to him was like, okay, you're kind of here, and then you double down. Are you just doubling down because of its continuity? You didn't really do like a full search. We'll see what really happens. And he's stepped up to the plate fully. So I think that the Spurs being the 2nd seed right now is ridiculous.
Yeah, and even like the supporting cast isn't even that crazy on paper still.
And having three games where you give the Thunder belt, like
Never expected that.
That's insane.
Huge. That's
Yeah,
huge.
so completely wrong on the validity of their supporting cast. And I remember some Spurs fans were telling us that in the offseason because I was very like, where are these wings that I should care about, right? And where are these, like, what am I supposed to feel about Devin Vassell and Keldon Johnson, the guys that feel like they're leftovers in the previous era's young core and stuff like that? And Spurs have to quick tell you, this isn't 2 years ago. We have the veterans in the door now. Those guys are going to be better suited. Don't underestimate Luke Cornett. Don't underestimate Harrison Barnes going again as a good shooter in the corner. All this stuff. They're right. Everything finally came together.
One of the most interesting things that I even like kind of wrote off Devin Vassell because of how like early in his career, I thought it was just going to be an elite defender, and I didn't necessarily pan out. Then he developed this insane jump shot, and he kind of like he has this newfound role, just like a high octane gunner for this team, you know. And I'm looking at Data Baller, and his on-off numbers are ridiculous when it comes to like he's ridiculously important when it comes to this team offensively. When he plays with Wemby, he's a plus 16 on the court with him. When he plays with De'Aaron Fox, he's a plus 7 or 8 on the court with him, bro. When he plays with guys like Stephon Castle, dude, he's a plus 11. He's so wildly important and valuable for this team when it comes to just getting them bitches up, bro. So simple. He's the only one who can do it on this team.
They need all the spacing they can get.
Yeah.
Okay, next team in this division.
I got the last 3 teams in this division.
You got them
Let's round
all.
it out.
Okay. What were you wrong about with the Pelicans?
That they would sniff competition. I had the Pelicans at 11.
Damn.
We all thought they'd be respectable.
And it's like, do I think that they're going to be ultimately good in competing for a playoff spot? Probably not. But you look at last year and you look at everybody who got hurt, and it's like clearly it can't go worse than what it did last year.
Oh, buddy.
And then they come out this year and it's like, can I interest you in 10 wins? Can I interest you in the worst team in the Western Conference? They are 2-8 in their last 10. Zion lost the weight, started the season off slow. We're all like, yo, what is going on? This team from top to bottom feels broken, and it feels unorganized. It feels clunky. And there's nothing about this team that feels good right now. Like them and the Kings, just because the Kings also have like bad ownership, I truly do feel for those two fan bases the most.
At least the Kings have their pick and are open to trading their players that should be traded. The Pelicans said, we are the worst team in the West. We don't have a first round pick, so we won't get that much better next year. And you know what? Not only will we not trade the most interesting player you like, he's untouchable. Not only do we have 2 players that we feel that way about, we have 5 untouchable players on our roster. Don't think about asking about our nucleus. They're all staying. We love what's happening right now.
And I said, why would we want to mess up this team, this chemistry?
These guys, we like them.
Dude, there's 10 and 36. That's
And we like it.
disgusting work, man.
Feels good.
What are
It's like,
we
bro,
doing?
2 first round picks for Herb Jones? You don't deserve his vibe.
I like him. No.
Like, he's cool. So yeah,
I just
so-
like him.
So
Shut up.
They suck. And I didn't think that they'd obviously be this bad.
Yeah,
And
no,
this
yeah.
much of a dumpster.
I don't think
fire.
anybody did. They weren't talked about as having this type of floor before the season.
No. Next team, the Rockets. The Rockets are, in terms of like overall standings, they're the 4 seed, game and a half outside of the 3. Obviously, like the Spurs kind of jumped them in that like second tier of title contenders, but they're about overall where I thought that they were going to be.
Mhm.
You can go one or two ways. I thought that Amen Thompson would take a leap. That hasn't necessarily like happened. And then 2, I think the thing that I was most skeptical of was that Reed Shepherd would be able to step in and be like a real deal contributor in the way that he has been. And I was just like, listen, if he can do it, then he could do it. But I just have to see it first. And I don't necessarily know if it's gonna happen. And he has. And there's been so many games where Reed Shepherd has come in, where his shooting has been instrumental in the things that the Rockets have done. It is very clear that he deserved to be the 3rd pick in the draft last year, that he's clearly additive to the Rockets and gives them something that they need. So Reed Shepherd is the thing that I was
When he
like,
shoots with confidence,
it's crazy.
he looks nuts. Like the shit he pulls and how smooth it is. And when it's with confidence, he looks like one of the best shooters in the world.
He is. I can't name you too many players who are better at shooting the basketball than him, bro. He's a top 10 shooter in the NBA.
And like he's so fucking tiny and he rises so high on his jumper sometimes. I'm like, this just looks different.
He had a sequence against the Spurs where it was like 3 reverse layup, then another
That was
3.
crazy. He doesn't even jump, he just threw it. Like, it was
It's
nuts.
like a personal 8-0 run. Spurs had to call timeout. I was like, what's happening right now? So yeah, when he's on, he's on. And I didn't think that we'd have moments like that so consistently. I feel like every 2 weeks there's a Reed moment where he's going off like that.
And you know what else? I did not know his lack of size and his defensive side of the ball would weigh it down so much either. His defense is a problem constantly, even when it goes well.
But he's a disruptor.
He is though. He is a good disruptor. And the on-off numbers say that he's actually not holding their defense back. But the eye test, everyone always harps on the fact that I can just imagine that, yes, he does make their defense better. He's on the court right now. He is a solid point of attack defender that makes some good plays happen as a disruptor in passing lanes. When we get to the playoff setting, we have Shea in the 4th quarter of a game.
They're going
I
to
just
slap in
know
the back
they're
of his
gonna
head and
attack
be
you.
like, come here, white boy. Just slut him out.
Yeah, and sometimes it's overblown. The numbers do mean things that like it is kind of a good thing sometimes if you force a team to go into ISO ball. And if you're going to attack him every play, so be it. We're going to have a good team defense around that, so it'll be okay. That type of stuff probably is overblown, but it's not nothing that's going to be in Rockets fans' heads the entire season.
Yeah.
Because if that shot goes cold, that's the thing. He can survive defensively just fine as long as he's being a flamethrower. When he inevitably has a cold stretch with a jump shot, which will happen, especially in the playoff setting as a small guard for the first time, when you're overwhelmed with size, when the shot isn't going in and you're not necessarily giving back the value defensively, the lows are going to be pretty low still.
Yeah.
Ugh, man.
Last team, the Memphis Grizzlies.
Okay.
This is not something that I was wrong about in the preseason. We're gonna go something that I was wrong about 2 weeks ago. I was wrong to trade Ja Morant. I'm back in.
Really? You're back in?
I'm back in.
You're not just open to the idea. You are fully back in.
Come on, man.
I think I'm back in on like we're now. Jaren, you can go. But, like, listen, there still has to be like a shuffling. We still need a retool. But Ja, you can stay.
Why?
I think he's won me the last 2 games.
2 games.
The last 2 games, I think I'm back in. And really
2 games.
specifically, what I saw last night against the Atlanta Hawks, I saw as much dog in Ja Morant that I've seen in so long.
It's interesting that you're right. He has turned on a switch of trying on both ends, especially defensively.
Yeah.
After he said he made a clear statement to the media, I do not want to be traded. So sounds like he felt that pressure, that he felt they're shopping him, and he was like, let me lock in.
Yeah, there was.
Which he'll never admit. He'll never admit anything. But
no.
You do see the desperation and want to stay.
Yeah, you had the game in London where he played fantastic. The 3 ball was falling, and then even last night there were like the offense was good. He had a moment where he was getting into it with Mo Gay, and I was like, again, he looked like they were about to get into a fight, and I was watching the game. I was like, yeah.
Until Mo Gay grabbed his big ass and just mushed his jersey, John started laughing like.
But like they had their moment, and then they get double text, and then the very next play, Ja Morant is like, I'm going ISO against Mo Gay, and then draws a foul. And defensively, there were several times where he was more engaged than I feel like I've seen him engaged in months. If he's gonna be engaged at least, I'm okay with having Ja Morant on my team, and I think that we can figure out how to like rework some stuff. But I am back in on having Ja be there.
You know what that tells me? This guy's scammable. I could run a lick on you.
I understand that.
You
but
heard
also,
Draymond Green on the show?
What did he say?
Watch out for Ja Morant going to the Garden. Watch out for the Knicks getting into the Ja Morant
Yeah,
sweepstakes.
that was
He's box
ridiculous.
office. They love box office.
Oh my god,
that was ridiculous. Also, because I was thinking about that
Yeah.
while watching, I was like, "Am I being scammed right now?" But the other part of it is I'm a little bit incentivized to be open to be scammed because when I'm trying to trade Ja Morant, what am I getting back? Like,
Nothing.
Is the stuff? Are the assets that I'm getting back actually worth it to trade a guy that people still are gonna come to the arena, buy his jerseys? Like, there still is mad love between the fans and Ja. So it's
Real
like,
quick.
what's up?
Who's propagating this push for every podcast and media outlet to talk about jersey sales? Somebody out there wants us to care about jersey sales because every podcast I'm going on, I'm sure you've heard the same thing. And why you're saying this, everyone's don't underestimate how important it is to have your star to this team. The jersey sales matter. And all this stuff.
Honestly, so what I think it is, I actually think it only really matters with Memphis.
I feel like Giannis, we heard the same thing though. Like, don't underestimate the small market needing to move tickets.
I don't give a damn about Milwaukee and their jersey sales. The only reason why I'm thinking about it with Memphis is just because when I'm thinking about Ja and the situation right now, I'm instantly comparing it to Trey in Atlanta. And the fact that like he felt that way, but clearly the front office was like, he's not a part of this team or like city or organization as much to where Ja feels like it's a little bit harder to let go of him.
Yeah.
That's the only reason why I'm thinking about it more for them.
Those Trae Young jersey sales are weak as fuck. They didn't care.
Nobody cared about Peachtree.
They're not losing it back.
So it's
Ja
like-
moves units.
Yeah, so I think like if you have that aspect of it, people are like, we'll give you 2 seconds for Ja Morant. Like,
Fuck
you
out
know,
of my
like,
face,
and it's
man.
something stupid like
I'll
that.
keep the profits of the jerseys.
It's something stupid like that. If I can have a couple games where he looks good and he looks somewhat bought in, you can be here.
Yeah.
I will keep him, but it has to be with the hopes of, as soon as you get into the play-in, have a great game. Put up 38 or something like that, like you did a couple years ago against the Golden State
They
Warriors.
can get there.
Sneak into the playoffs,
They can get there. They are tied with the Clippers for the 10th. They're in the 11th spot right now because of tiebreaker stuff. But if they get there, if they get to the 10 seed, like we can do some things.
And the second that happens, I'm already prematurely setting them calls for you to be traded in the offseason because I already know what's coming.
You fooled me once. I'm not getting too excited for 2 games. Give me 10 games, maybe I'll start to buy in.
You're not getting me again.
Like low-key, the Grizzlies might be it's funny, they might be the 8 seed again and they might get blitzed by the Thunder.
I would
but
hate
like,
that.
But because like right now,
You figured him out.
listen, right now the Timberwolves are the 7 seed.
Did you forget?
That's fair.
You figured him out, stupid.
Dude,
And now he gets his chance the next year to show everybody that he figured him out.
he's not
He's
worried
smarter
about
than the
Wizards.
rest
If you don't
of
think
the
I figured him out, you're an idiot.
Oh my gosh, man.
And with that being said, we have talked about one thing we're wrong about for every single
That's
NBA
fine.
team. Donovan, Mo, one of you decide. What time is it?
It's Tinko time. I gotta go, man. Please, I'm sorry. Fuck all this.
Damn. Well, it's time for Mo to use the bathroom. And it's time for us to talk about some TikTok time. Welcome to TikTok time. Today, as always, we are going to begin with a draft. We're going to stick with the thing that we've been doing for the last several weeks. Since we thought of the idea, we are going to do a draft where we build NBA teams with players we draw from a wheel of 32 teams. Of 30 teams. And then what we're going to do today is, based on the player you draw on this wheel, you got to draft a player that was drafted by that team.
I've been having crazy luck when it comes to these wheels.
You have been. Yeah, you've been extremely lucky.
Y'all
On the
haven't-
NFL show.
Yeah, like I've been like pretty much undefeated damn near when it comes to these wheels.
Yeah, well, we'll see if that luck stands today. You are going first. You guys know how this works. Every team is on this wheel. We're going to spin it. Mo gets a team. He has to pick a player drafted by that team.
All right, let's
You
do
want
it.
to do all time or current players?
Could do all time.
all time.
All time it is. Mo, what is your first team? Let's see. Uh-oh.
Okay.
Oh.
Dallas.
Oh, Dallas Mavericks. Almost got Brooklyn Nets.
Okay, cool. So 2 real options here. I could either go Luka or I could go Dirk. I think all time. Is it easier to build the defense around Luka or Dirk? Damn. Yeah, give me Luka. I'd rather build a defense around Luka than Dirk.
So he wasn't drafted by the Atlanta Hawks? He had a red hat on stage.
That's also true.
He was traded after he was drafted.
Can't pick either one of them. Off limits.
What do you mean? Dirk was too?
Yeah.
Nah, that's crazy.
So do you want to do that just to throw a wrench in things?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nah, man.
That's not the team he was drafted.
They have to wear a hat on the stage, buddy.
Well, actually, he was not drafted by the Mavericks.
That's disgusting.
If I
work, man.
Google, if I go into Basketball Reference, does it say Mavericks or does it say Hawks?
That should be the
Undrafted
line.
by?
That should be the line.
Let's see.
I wonder if like what player was traded from another team or traded by the Mavs, but they wore a Mavs hat.
Because you know what's the difference? You can trade for the pick before or after.
Yeah, that shit is not fair.
This
man.
says his Basketball Reference is draft Atlanta Hawks first round.
That's
You
sick.
can't have Luka.
Nah, that's sick. And same thing for Dirk too. I'm assuming.
Yep. We don't really care about this normally, but today for these rules in this draft, we're gonna do that because it's funny.
Yep.
Nah, man, that's sick. That's actually sick work.
You are not getting that.
Steve Nash was drafted by them originally, right?
I believe so.
Yeah, go ahead and give me Steve Nash.
You
Let me
don't-
double check, but give me Steve Nash.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fact checking.
Nope.
Right now.
No. Steve Nash was drafted by the Suns and traded to the Mavs like 2 years later.
Oh my god! Yo, I'm getting shot from
but-
every angle,
You can have Trae Young. He was drafted by
Brother.
the Mavs and traded to the Hawks.
dude. This is so fugazi. Everyone's gonna hate this.
Can I
hate it.
interest you in Derek Lively?
I can interest you in a bullet to the skull. God, man. Fuck. What am I gonna do then? No,
Pick Trae
Derek.
Young.
No. I could pick Trey. I
Take
could pick
Trae.
Cooper Flag, but that seems like a fucking
You pick
reach
Brunson?
right now. I could pick Brunson. I didn't think about that obvious already, but I didn't want to go that route because he's like the worst of the bunch.
Pick Trae then.
He said he's
Fuck
the
it, bro.
worst of the bunch.
Yeah, he's the worst of the bunch. Fuck it, bro. Give me Jalen.
Okay, Brunson it is at your point guard. I love
This
this. I love this
sucks.
ridiculous rule.
This sucks. If I didn't get the first pick, you guys would have made this rule. You guys trying to nerf me. You see what they trying to do, man?
My first team is
Anything to keep a real
What'd I
one
get?
down.
Oh,
Damn it.
Houston Rockets. Give me Hakeem Olajuwon.
Also, new rule: you can only have one Hall of Fame player on your team. We're switching it
We're
up.
changing it up every 5 seconds. Okay, Brunson and Hakeem. I love the way we're starting.
Oh my
What
gosh,
does
man.
Donovan get? What do you do about undrafted players?
I do not know.
Oh, Phoenix Suns.
That's tough. I will take Devin Booker.
Ooh, okay.
Okay.
Over Steve Nash.
Kind of
Interesting.
surprising.
Yeah, I would have picked Steve Nash, but I have a feeling you forgot. I have a feeling Booker is the first player that came to mind.
Nah.
I can understand wanting to build over.
No, you
Booker, though.
can't. Why would you understand that? I don't understand
I don't
that
want
at all.
Steve Nash on my
Slightly
team.
better defense, I guess.
Oh, you do hate Steve
he's-
Nash. You are a known hater for years.
Come on,
Okay.
guys, you've seen my movies.
You do have the fake narrative that Kobe deserved his MVP, and he does not.
He stole both of them.
He was third place. Next up,
Oh, shit.
New Orleans Pelicans, buddy, and it doesn't say Hornets. People were mad at us last time because they said the histories aren't combined in NBA books. The Hornets retain the Hornets even though they're not the same franchise.
Damn, so you can't pick Anthony Davis.
So, well, you can't pick the no. Oh, you're right. He was a
He was
the
a
Hornets
Hornet.
drafted Davis. You're
you
right.
can't pick CP.
Ooh, okay. So
Zion?
we're being real technical today. Only Pelicans. Only
Zion.
Pelicans.
He's panicking now. He's Googling best Hornets draft picks right
There's
now.
nothing to Google, buddy. I can tell you it's Zion.
Zion, Trey Murphy.
I can tell you it's Zion's early
Pelicans
option.
Herbert.
franchise index
Joe.
is pulled up right now.
I'll throw you a lob. It is Zion.
Jose
Let me get the
Alvarado.
laptop out.
You gonna have to do deep research, man. It's
It
gonna
is
take a
Zion
cool
or is
40.
Derek Queen.
Getting the laptop out.
They didn't draft nobody. That's why AD left.
Yeah. Damn, man.
Okay.
This is sick.
You want Zion or Derek Queen?
Oh wait, it's supposed to be my pick.
Yes, it's your pick.
Yes.
Oh, I thought you was picking. I thought he was picking
What are you talking about?
because he was going through
Why did you
everything.
go on your phone today?
You were just on the spot. Did you forget 3 seconds ago?
Because you were going through all the stuff, so I thought you were picking. That's what I
We're
thought
right
had
here.
happened.
We're right here. Grounded. Stomp your 2 feet. You're right here,
Because
man.
I just thought that's what we were like. I thought we were just making the joke as a whole.
No.
I
Joke,
thought you
laughing
was
at
doing that.
you specifically.
Who you are?
Because you're cooked.
We're talking about now
He said-
that I can't think about it. Do
The answer is definitely Zion. By the way.
I want Zion though?
I mean,
I don't know if you want
who
him.
else do you want?
You probably
He's
don't-
Messi? Go ahead.
Listen,
dare
I might take Derek Queen right now.
Take
Nah,
Derek
you
Queen. Then
don't
we gotta
want
keep moving.
Nah, I'll take Zion.
Okay. As in, you only have one real option here. That's not really a debate,
Yeah,
sadly.
He went out of the game last night because he had a tummy ache.
But there might have been some trade stuff. Yeah, I think about the technicalities if we're doing that. It's got to be in your mind. Draft night trades. Next team. Who do I got?
Okay.
I don't think that pertains to Pelicans, but you got to think about it now. Who did I get? Minnesota Timberwolves.
Okay.
Okay. Who was my first player again? Hakeem. Damn. Ooh. Which way do I want to go? Do I want to pair him with a guard or get a crazy big man combo? Damn. Give me Kevin Garnett. Give me the MVP.
The luck of this shit, man.
All I'm hearing is skill gap.
Spin gods, hit me for me.
Let's see who you got. You're going to get absolute bullshit.
Do it for me
I
one
know
more
it.
time, please.
I know it. Who we got? Oh, almost the Rockets.
Wait.
Toronto Raptors. Who? Scotty Barnes, welcome home.
Nah.
Terrence
man.
Ross, welcome home.
Vince Carter.
I saw someone say Shaden Sharp is new gen Terrence Ross. Like, damn.
Who? Fire.
Shaden Sharp. New gen Terrence Ross.
That's sick. Fuck, man. Damn it. I guess
DeMar.
give me Chris Bosh at my 5.
Okay, they
Yeah.
did draft him with the original draft.
Give
pick.
me another lefty at my 5.
Yeah, you
Space
have
out the
absolutely
floor.
no defense right now.
He's solid. Yeah, Chris Bosh is a solid defender. He's not bad at all.
Solid. He's solid.
Yeah,
Make up for Brunson.
He's
This
not
is,
a blip.
this is closer to Cat than it is Hakeem.
Ah, no, it's not. No, Cat's a different tier, man. All right, let's spin back again, please.
Okay.
Please. Draft gods. Bless me. I need a real hitter this time. Give me the Bulls or something. Give me the Cavs, please. Oh, shit. Damn it, I was close. Damn, I was close. But I got the Bulls.
Okay,
I got either
Bulls.
one.
You got the Bulls.
Jeffrey. Come here, man.
Jeffrey?
Jeffrey Jordan. Michael Jeffrey Jordan. Let's do it. Let's make magic happen, man.
God damn it.
Hell yeah.
Damn, that was loud.
The gods that heard me. That was insane. I said the Cavs are the Bulls. They gave me the Bulls.
They did give it
Can't
to you.
lose.
They did give it to you. Let's see how I respond. Next team up.
This sucks.
We probably should do this where we all have the same team because now it's going to be a million spins, but so be it.
No, this is fun. Yes.
Chicago Bulls.
Go ahead. Take Luau Dang.
You're at the goddamn mind. Give me Derrick Rose at the point guard. Derrick Rose with 2 elite big men.
Okay.
You
I'm
could have
up.
had the most insane defense of all time
Take Pippen.
and got Scotty.
That'd be crazy.
You could have.
I can probably find some more defenders. I cannot find MVP
no.
guards on every team.
I would have taken Scotty.
You don't even respect his MVP.
Nevertheless, he has it. Next team.
not respecting his MVP in this
That's
area
not-
that we live in.
That's not your MVP.
Ooh, you got cooked.
First of all, I do respect him if he just fine. He pulled it out of thin air.
I know.
New York Knicks.
He
Where are we
almost got
going?
the Lakers.
We are going with Patrick.
Porzingis and Zion will cook.
You're going with Patrick Ewing.
Okay, fair enough.
At the 5.
Porzingis and Bron's the most brittle front court ever. They're playing 3 games together.
I'm
out of
not gonna
82.
lie. Kristaps, Zion, and Booker is a mid-3 in real life.
That's
You build a
disgusting.
mid-3 in a draft, you're cooked. Okay, we got Ewing. How will you respond? How will you double up on this go around?
I'll take the Cavs. I'll take Bron.
Okay.
No, that's not happening, buddy.
No,
Sorry.
you'll take the Grizzlies and you'll like
Go
it.
ahead and take the Clippers.
Ooh.
You're gonna love it.
Clippers and you'll like it.
Ooh,
Listen, man, rookie Blake Griffin was a problem.
that's the only option you have right now.
Actually, no, you need a 1 and a 3.
Ooh, you're cooked.
Can't take a big man.
Ooh, you're cooked.
Ooh.
You want to?
You're actually
Eric
fucked.
Collinson?
You're actually-
Bledsoe?
I'm not gonna lie, you're in hell.
Ooh, you nasty for that. Ooh.
You're not in a good spot right now. I'm not gonna lie to you.
If I just don't move, we won't acknowledge it. I have no idea what to do here.
You can take
Wait.
Darius Miles. You can take Lamar Odom. You love Lamar Odom. Just take Lamar.
This team sucks.
Terrence Mann.
This team is awful. I have, bro. This is not fair.
You should take Lamar Odom.
This is not fair.
Ew, man. Lamar, Zion,
No,
Ewing.
I'm not gonna take.
Oh, Baron Davis wasn't drafted by them. He
I'm
drafted
not
by the
gonna
Hornets.
Go ahead, put Blake at the 3.
No, hold on, wait. Let me just make sure that this guy was actually drafted by them with
Okay.
their original pick.
Okay. Ticker's on.
And it sucks because he's not even like amazing, but he was just the star of mediocrity for so long. Give me Danny Manning.
Okay.
I'll put Danny Manning at the 3.
Oh,
Wait, could you have taken
man.
Shea?
No, because he was drafted
Oh,
by
you wore
the
Hornets hat.
Hornets.
Yep. Forgot. Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, hope he doesn't remember Shea. Hope he doesn't
Yeah.
remember Shea. I was like, please take Lamar Odom. But that wouldn't have counted anyways.
Ooh.
I love technicalities. Who do I got? Utah
No, it's not-
Jazz.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's my turn.
Who's
No, it's
that?
not.
Charlotte Hornets. Yes, it is. You went twice,
Who did I pick?
bro.
Oh,
Ewing
true.
and Manning.
True, true.
You're drunk today. Charlotte Hornets. I need a 2 and
Danny
a 3.
Manning's not a real pick. You got to give me. let me triple up right here.
Oh, Charlotte Hornets. We just talked about it. Give me Shea. Give me Shea at the 2. Thank God you put that in my head. Let's go. If you would have let me think he was a Clippers draft pick, I wouldn't have even thought about it.
Idiot could have picked Kobe.
Give me
Canadian
Shea.
Kobe. Fuck you.
What do you got?
Fuck. Please, draft gods, hit me one more time. Oh.
Toronto Raptors again. They haunt you.
Shit, man. Okay, give me Vince Carter at my 3.
Let me make sure he was drafted with their draft pick because I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, let's triple check
Let's
that.
see. He was a Golden State Warriors draft pick traded on draft night.
Oh my god.
T Mac.
Oh my god. Give me Scotty Barnes at my 4. I need that versatility defensively. I don't need someone who can eat up all the shots. That's good. I need that.
That's actually not too bad.
Yeah, I need that. Okay, cool.
Scotty Barnes and Bosh is not bad.
Please bless me with LeBron.
Last
Give
player on
me
your team.
the
Jordan being the main
Cavaliers.
scorer?
That's solid,
Kind
bro.
of cooking.
Last player on your team.
Please
Where are we
bless
gonna go?
me. Okay. OKC don't count. Oh my god.
3 Raptors. you love Toronto today. Where do you want to finish out your team at the 3? DeMar DeRozan, welcome home. DeMar DeRozan, welcome home.
Needed that.
Yo,
badly.
I've gotten striked. I've gone striked by lightning today, man. This is insane. 3 Raptors? Fuck. All right, bruh. So who's up for contention here? I'm not picking DeMar. That's out of question. DeMar, Jordan, and Brunson is disgusting. They all taking the same shots. No one's shooting threes. Oh my god, I need spacing bad.
Terrence Ross.
Oh, I'm not picking Terrence Ross.
Pick him. Do it.
Fuck, man. Like I honestly don't know where to go.
Grady
Like,
Dick.
Hell.
Jacoby
no.
Walter.
What'd you say?
Jacoby Walter.
Solid player.
Take
Hell
DeMar.
nah. Okay, so who are the draft picks over the last fucking few years, bro? They've had a lot of misses. A lot of guys been shipped out.
Agbaji.
I say Baji's no, he wasn't drafted. He was drafted by Utah. Shit, man.
Oh, true.
Was T Mac drafted by them? Fact check that.
I'll see the technicalities.
Yeah, like,
I
fact
gotta
check
check
that.
every time.
Yeah.
I don't know anybody drafted.
I think he was.
He was drafted by them.
T-Mac, there you go. He made it on my team. If it wasn't for you, I would have taken Colin Murray Boyles. I got straight buckets on my team.
Okay, my last pick. Who am I getting as small forward? Let's see. Oh, OKC? Spurs? Oh, Phoenix Suns.
Okay.
Did they draft? Was Sean Marion? Was that his first team?
I don't know.
I gotta check. I don't
Yeah,
even
we
know
have
his
to
because
check.
he played for a lot of teams, a lot of years.
Yeah, my memory's
He was.
He was drafted by them?
Yes. I need role players. Give me Sean Marion at the 3. It's drafted
Okay.
9th overall by the Suns.
This is ridiculous.
That's
That team is nasty.
My
I'm not
team is
gonna lie.
ridiculous. Holy shit.
dude. You got 3 insane defenders. Shea, who's the complete opposite of Rose. You have no passing like that though on your team. But a lot of guys can do a little bit. of
Rose is a
everything.
very good passer. And Kevin
Very
Garnett
good?
can pass. Yeah, Rose is a good passer. He averaged 7 assists in dead ball era as a scorer too. He would average 8 or 9
Time
today.
out. 2011 is dead ball era.
Low-key.
Where
Yeah.
has this world gone?
I mean,
11?
when I say dead ball era, what I really mean is like not the modern spacing era.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think it ended in like 2012.
We can't call that dead ball.
No, it's not dead ball era. But you know what I mean? It's like the slower still. I don't think it had really sped up yet.
I feel that.
It's not dead ball. You know, it's post pace and space. What I really meant is non.
For my mental well being, you can't call that dead ball era.
It's not dead ball era. I really meant non 3-point era. Is what I really meant. Okay, Donovan, where are we going?
Please, I pray he gets the Brooklyn Nets.
Cleveland Cavaliers.
Please
We're
give him
putting
the
LeBron
Nets.
at point guard.
Give him the Nets. Give him the Nets. Oh fuck.
San Antonio Spurs.
Ooh.
Derek White, welcome home. I don't think Tony Parker was drafted by them.
I think he was.
I think he was a Hornets draft pick on that draft night, if I remember correctly.
That's
And
crazy.
no, I'm wrong. He was a Spurs draft pick.
Okay. It's not bad. Kind of mid team though.
Do you want that? No.
It's very it's very
Ew.
good in these all time
You
conversations.
can go Tony Parker.
Yo, Devin Booker has the worst luck ever.
Everywhere he goes.
It don't matter where it is.
Devin
you can't
Booker.
escape mid.
Welcome to point guard once again.
Fuck Devin.
Manu Ginobili, welcome to the team.
Oh.
Was he? He wasn't drafted, was he?
Yeah, it was like a second round pick.
Oh, you're right. No, he's
Yeah,
one of
he
the famous
was.
best second round picks of all
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
I was thinking he's one of the best undrafted players. Okay, Manu Ginobili next to Devin Booker. Honestly, they can both do enough passing. That's not too bad.
It's not too bad.
Now you do have Danny Manning and Zion Williamson, so it is still bad, but the backcourt isn't too bad.
We'll make it work.
I got Jalen Brunson at my 1, Jordan at my 2, T-Mac at my 3. At my 4 and 5, I got Scotty Barnes and Chris Bosh.
You have Danny Manning.
And damn. Man.
Salute. You really should have won Lamar Odom just for fun. Derrick Rose, Shea, Sean Marion, Kevin Garnett, Hakeem.
Listen, it's fun to joke about. We can't have that in the locker room. At point guard, I have Manu Ginobili, Devin Booker at the 2, Danny Manning at the 3,
I never would think you would take him in the draft.
Zion Williamson at the 4,
Damn.
Patrick Ewing at the 5.
Damn.
We have to stop doing these wheel drafts.
Isaac won by a fucking
I have been
landslide.
screwed multiple times here.
Damn.
First of all, you have 2 shooting guards and 2 power forwards, so that's funny. Danny Manning isn't even a 3. He's 6'10".
I know,
He's
which
huge.
is big.
Ugh. My team's not that bad. Obviously, Jordan's better than Shea. Then we got, I think Brunson's better than 2011 Derrick Rose.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Come on. What?
That's what I'm saying. Speak
It
on
is.
it. Speak on it.
He is, of course.
What do you mean, of course? I don't know about of course.
Why?
It's a conversation. I'm not, come on now.
It can be a slight conversation, but I don't know if I'd default
It-
to
yeah,
Jalen
it's-
Brunson's better.
It's a conversation.
Jalen
But
Brunson is a cone.
was Derrick Rose this insane defensive stopper?
He wasn't a cone like that. He wasn't that much of a negative. He's athletic.
Yeah.
He hold his own.
Also,
Yeah.
listen, I understand Brunson is not the best defender.
No, he's the worst defender though. He really is under. People don't talk enough about how bad he is defensively.
Listen, man, he be out here trying.
No, not really. Not
He
really.
be out here.
It just looks better than it does for Luca, but he's really not any better. He's actually worse than Luca
He be
defensively.
out here, man.
T-Mac is better than Sean Marion. Listen, man, I think I got a good case for best team here.
And don't think about the 4 and 5. That's what he. Don't even talk about it.
He
Then
be
maybe he
providing
wins.
value sometimes. He takes charges.
Scotty Barnes and Chris Bosh locker room, goofy as hell. I love it.
Hakeem and Kevin Garnett, they're ruling like Soviet Russia.
As serious as can be.
It's gonna be mean in there. They rule with iron fists. They bully
It
probably.
will be.
I
They'll
got
backhand
Jordan.
anybody.
They smack people.
I'll be all right. I got Jordan. He
I
won't
can't
smack,
imagine
he'll
what
punch
a
you.
smack from Hakeem Olajuwon has to feel like.
Oh God,
Bazooka.
That's crazy.
it's a Duke to the face.
Next thing we're gonna do, We
It's
are
like
going
those
to put.
slapping competitions.
Oh my God.
Have you seen them?
Yes.
Oh,
They
yeah,
smack the
obviously.
shit out of each other and
You ever
smack.
seen it?
They have professional smacking competitions
I'll show you
where
real
they
quick.
stand like they're going to do arm wrestle in front of a podium and they wind up and they go, bah! And the beefiest white boy you've ever seen smack somebody in the head.
A saying, damn.
Oh, he just got slumped. I can't show them.
Shit, man, he could cuss himself twice.
I can't show it on camera.
It's co-ed. They have women's ones too.
It's co-ed.
Oh my God.
Oh, she ate that.
She ate that.
Oh, that's when she was crying? Her nose starts bleeding.
Oh my God.
All right, back to the topic at hand.
Oh, I know Hakeem used to be
They
slapping
be going
goats
in.
back then, man.
That was a 20-minute draft. Back to the topic at hand.
Oh shit.
Next thing we're going to do.
I never seen it. That's insane, bruh. That's insane.
I'll show you the greatest decision later. It's crazy.
Fuck, man,
Y'all
that's
are
insane.
obsessed with the smacking.
It's insane sport, bruh.
It is crazy. It's, especially if it's the first time you've seen it. I understand. We are going to put the greatest Linsanity runs in NBA history into a tier list.
Okay.
So all the best runs that we knew were fake in the moment, but we enjoyed nevertheless, when everybody got to have the Linsanity moments, we're going to tier list them.
Okay.
I have 12 of them today that I can remember. Starting off with the OG. 2012 Jeremy Lin, where does that go?
You're
He's
a legend. You're a legend.
Yep. Oh, so the tiers are, you're a legend. This got you paid, which is the ultimate goal of any Linsanity run, is to get a bag off of it. Gone but never forgotten. Definitely forgotten. And you scammed us.
And somehow Jeremy Lin is all 5 of these tiers. And that's why he is a legend at the Linsanity run.
Yes, it did get him paid. It did feel like scamming eventually. He wasn't forgotten, and then he was. He did the whole Linsanity trifecta.
Yes.
Bro, he was one of the first players. He was like the first domino to actually start pissing on Carmelo Anthony's legacy, bro. Like,
Damn.
what do you mean?
What? Why we gotta-
That
why
the
is-
entire bro, the New York narrative was like, yo, this guy hates Carmelo, hates Jeremy Lin. He doesn't like seeing his ascension. He's kind of jealous of him. Oh, he comes back, Carmelo comes back, and you start losing. Problems are emerging.
So this was the beginning of the end for the Carmelo Anthony perception.
Yeah. There was a whole narrative. Carmelo talked about it on his podcast not that long ago now, maybe a year ago now.
Well, nevertheless, we are doing this video because of Jeremy Lin, because of what he brought to us, and the Linsanity moment was crowned. He has to be at the top.
Yeah.
You remember where you were when he beat Kobe?
I do remember.
So crazy.
What was that, 7th grade?
2012?
Or end of 6th grade?
It's somewhere in middle school.
It was second half of the
Yeah.
season, right? So it might have been end of 6th grade.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Mind you, listen, I had seen Linsanity before Linsanity had kicked off because he played the Rockets like a couple games before he went crazy.
Yeah.
And there was like, the Rockets and the Knicks played. It was a blowout. Lin came in, had a couple good passes, had some turnovers. And me and my dad were like, he's actually not bad. And then he was on the run.
Okay.
I was there.
You were there.
Listen, no LeBron. I'm not lying. I'm telling you, I saw it.
Okay. Next up, Bubble TJ Warren.
Oh,
Averaging
man.
31 points per game in the bubble, playing at a level we've never seen before. Next season, injuries robbed the rest of his career.
Gone, but never forgotten.
100%.
100%. Is it low-key legend?
Yeah.
No.
No, not legend.
Not quite.
If the Indiana Pacers would have went to the finals, then hey, you're a fucking legend, bro. But that ain't happened. He's gone but never forgotten, because when you think about the bubble, you always think about, of course, the Lakers and them winning the championship. But then, like, one of the other 3 things you think about, easy is TJ Warren.
Yeah. Anytime you think about the bubble, he'll be one of the first things mentioned. He'll never be forgotten.
Yeah, and I think like the bubble is such a it's such a crazy moment of NBA basketball and just like in world history that TJ Warren is part of world history like that. But there were also just better players in the bubble. If he had gotten bubble MVP, then maybe he could be on a different list, like on You're a Legend. But Dame took that, so I'll say gone but never forgotten.
Yep. Okay. Next one. Rookie season Tyreek Evans, 2010, averaging 25 and 5 and being unheard from again. After.
He averaged 25 and 5?
Yep.
Oh, I thought you said like 25. Okay, I got you.
No,
Yeah.
one of the only
That's
players to
insane,
ever
man.
eclipse that stat line is him and a bunch of Hall of Famers as a rookie.
Definitely forgotten.
Damn.
Because he was a rookie, so he already signed the rookie contract. So it's
Yeah.
not like they got that and then gave him money. So you can't scam anybody else. Kings fans would say that you scammed them, but he's definitely forgotten at this point.
I don't know. I damn near think he might be gone and not forgotten, because there's been several times in NBA history where a rookie comes in, kills it day one, and then everything shifts. The league or his play style, whatever it is. I
think
will never
it's-
forget him.
I think we can go use scammed us because I do think you're right. Kings fans probably do feel scammed. They felt like they had a superstar. They felt like they had the new LeBron. Like he was this big wing doing it all, essentially being a 6'8" guard, like point guard, lead playmaker. Where do you think he ranks in the most important Kings of all time?
Not in the top
Most
50.
important.
Not very
Damn,
high.
that's tough.
I think they probably feel scammed.
Yeah,
Imagine
this-
if you
this-
had a rookie that did that, and then he became nothing.
Nah, that's true. That is tough.
You scammed us. You scammed Kings fans.
All right, you can put him.
It's not his fault,
Scammed us.
but he scammed Kings fans.
Okay.
He had the one bounce back year with the Pacers. He went crazy again. Immediately suspended for life for drug use.
Oh, I forget about that.
Forgotten.
yeah. I
Forgot.
forget about that, man.
So you know what, definitely forgotten because people did forget. Maybe you have to be on top of mind to feel like you're scammed. So
Mhm.
maybe he is definitely forgotten.
Yeah.
Okay, definitely forgotten. Michael Carter Williams in the first week of his season.
You
You
scammed us.
scammed
In the first week of his career.
You scammed us.
Yep.
He won Rookie of the Year off of one game on opening night in which he had, was it 30 points against the Heat and beat them?
He had a triple double somewhere.
Oh, it was a triple double that first game.
yeah. And everyone was like, "Oh my goodness, the process is over. We solved
Yeah.
everything." No, so you scammed us.
What a moment to beat the Heatles and just be crowned, and you literally get the Rookie of the Year because of that game. 81 games he skated by.
Insane, man. Insane. I got scammed when I was 14. I was so mad, bro. You have no idea. I'm dead ass serious. I was on 2K14 rebuilding the fucking
No,
thing.
he's a 2K rebuild legend.
Yeah.
He became Shea Gilgeous-Alexander every time he did a sim.
Sick stuff, man.
It was him and what was his name? That big man, Thomas Robinson.
Mm.
Him and Thomas Robinson. Every shift you did,
Can't stand Thomas.
Dude, he would always progress so well in 2K.
he became a god every time.
Yeah.
That era was so funny. Next up, March Jalen Green. We could really do every season.
Ooh.
I'll limit it to 2024 when he averaged 27 points per game.
He's the definition of this got you paid.
He really did get him paid.
Yeah.
100%.
Okay, but did it get him paid because they had that contract had so much like language in it of like,
Yeah.
if we don't like you, we can get out of it here, we can get out of it here.
He's still paid. The salary is a salary.
It's a 2-year, like,
If it wasn't for March basketball, he wouldn't have come close to the deal
I
he
low
got.
key feel like it's a legend because it's
Mm.
it's clockwork.
Hell
It
no.
is.
It's clockwork. It's because it's not just 2024 March. We've had multiple marches of
We
him
have.
going crazy.
You've had 3. And it is legendary in that it's the poster boy for fake basketball now. He made us aware of March basketball being so bad and so unreliable. I don't think I knew that March basketball was all the fake numbers came from before Jalen Green.
It's kind of like it's like Groundhog Day, where like
Mm.
if you see Jalen Green going crazy, you're like, oh wow, like like if Jalen Green averages 30 in March, you're like the playoffs are gonna be good. this
and it
year.
must be mad warm outside.
6 more
That's
weeks
true.
of winter is the opposite of that.
Yeah.
Summer's going to be great. I do think you make a good argument for why it's legendary, but he did get paid directly off that. So we'll keep him in this got you paid.
He's a top 3 pick in the draft. He was gonna get that money.
Nah.
Nah, I don't know. Not all of them get not all of them get that
They would
money.
have let him test it in free agency first and foremost.
They paid him quick. They paid him early. They didn't need to do that.
Yeah.
2023 Caleb Martin, when he went crazy for the Eastern Conference Finals to beat the Celtics.
I almost forgot about that. Holy shit.
Yep. So low-key, definitely forgotten. He was in the running to get Eastern Conference Finals MVP over Jimmy Butler.
That's
Stupid.
sick.
He
work.
averaged 18 points per game, was defending his ass off. He put a knife into the heart of Celtics fans.
Dude, I completely forgot about that. Definitely forgotten. That's crazy.
Did he get paid off of that?
No.
I can't remember if he got paid off of that.
I don't think he got paid off of that.
I mean, if he got paid at all, post that, he should be in this guy.
Let me check. Let me check one of the guys' contract. Was it the summer of 2023?
Man, I don't know, man. You can't put him in this got you paid because
He got a
Come
$4 million, 4-year, $35 million in 2024 offseason with the 76ers.
Yeah, I got you. Okay, fine.
nah,
Fine.
Not quite.
definitely
All right,
forgotten.
definitely forgotten.
Yeah.
It's forgotten, but not by Celtics fans. Celtics fans, honestly, that was the year they were supposed to win the championship, and they lost to the Heat and ended up in the finals. We were expecting a Nuggets versus Heat championship. We were expecting a Nuggets versus Celtics championship.
Mm-hmm.
These guys came in, slaughtered that. I think because Celtics fans will never forget, they're probably gone but never forgotten.
For
But
them,
we don't care
them
about
only
them.
though. Yeah.
It's traumatic to a fan base.
It is, but again, we don't care about them. We can go
definitely
forgotten.
Yeah.
But if we don't care about them, I mean, this is their trauma here. We have to care about them.
We definitely don't care about the trauma.
Why are you acting like you don't like to laugh at the downfall of the Celtics?
It's about Caleb Byron.
Yeah, I can't
He
do
doesn't deserve to be there.
Yeah.
All right, don't be forgotten.
I promise you, we can laugh at Celtics fans later.
Okay, probably not though. They're up and you're down.
Damn
You see that clip of the guys talking about my option sign a deal? And the guy's like, they're finna fall off though. Nope, they're up. He's talking about how his ops are doing great. That's you.
I've never seen.
You never seen that? Damn, I gotta show you that. You're gonna love it. 2019 Yogi Ferrell. He signed a 10-day contract, averaged 18 points per game, and Mark Cuban promptly gave him a 2-year deal.
You got paid.
Yogi Mania. It was awesome.
Dude, he had a decent career.
Strictly off that 10-day contract.
He got scammed though. He scammed us actually. He scammed Mark Cuban specifically.
Who cares? I think Mark Cuban let himself get scammed. I think he was so excited to pay this guy. You know why? There was a nickname for it. It was Yogi Mania. Mark Cuban knew this was his insanity moment, and he wanted to monetize that so motherfucking bad as a businessman. He was willing to let himself get scammed if it came to it.
Yeah, Mark Cuban. Sometimes
Yogi Mania.
sometimes like you hear Mark Cuban, you're like, yeah, you're scammable.
you're kind of a lick. But it did get him paid. 2-year deal off of a 10-day contract is kind of crazy.
2 years is
That's nuts. That's crazy. 2017 Dion Waiters, when Waiters Island was on top of the world and the Miami Heat went 31-10 in the back half of the season.
You're a legend.
You're a legend?
You're a legend.
Dude, he saved them for that year.
Why is he a legend?
I've never ever, because also Dion Waiters is like the poster boy for confidence.
Yes.
He is the poster boy for irrational confidence amongst that players. Like anything that you think J.R. Smith could be. And I don't know if anybody has ever said this, but if you gave J.R. Smith his own team, what would it look like? It looked like Dion Waiters in that span. I'm going legend.
And we always talk so much about we want to see these irrational confidence guys get their own team, like you said. The fact that we did see it and it was a flash in the pan makes it more legendary because obviously it wasn't going to work for years. So yeah, you're a legend. I'm with that. It never was meant to be anything more than this.
And the Heat are like in this ultimate transition period, and they're still able to just to be up. Like you got to propel Heat culture forward because they're like, if we could have Dion Waiters get our team to the playoffs, oh yeah, we can do anything with Heat culture.
Okay.
God.
What about Andre Ingram in 2018 playing 2 games for the Lakers after 10 years in the G League?
Bro,
Yo,
he's
that
a
was-
legend.
That was stupid. That was super cool.
He's a legend. That was a great heartwarming story out the whim. Like the Lakers at the time had like pretty much nothing going on. It was like year 2, I think, of Brandon Ingram or year 3 of Brandon Ingram. You're a legend.
Yeah,
we haven't seen this
absolutely.
shit happen before.
This might be one of the few things since 2018, honestly, in the last 20 years, that everybody in the NBA is like, yeah, that's a good thing. Like that's cool that everybody can agree on.
This is the best thing Jeannie Buss ever did.
Yeah.
Damn.
Probably. Was he a teacher before that or something like that?
He was a part-time teacher, part-time G League hooper
Yeah, that's
for
crazy.
10 years.
That's crazy. Yeah,
Just love the game.
legend.
Loved it. Legend. 2023 Cam Thomas, after Kyrie and Durant were traded, he had 4 straight 40-point games. I know. He had 3 straight 40-point games. The youngest player to ever do that. They gave him the green light and he took the fuck off with it.
Well, I completely forgot that happened. So I'm going to definitely forgot.
That absolutely doesn't matter anymore.
And guess what?
It led to
March
nothing.
basketball.
Led to nothing.
I don't know. He made a name for himself. I guess I got the green light, never looked back. 3 straight 40-point games.
Is that a good name for himself? I don't know.
Now, did he build on it? No.
Yeah,
But he did come onto the scene. Nobody knew who he was at that time.
Definitely forgot.
Forgot. Yeah, I don't know what type of motion it led to.
Okay. You can't say you scammed us because he averaged like 25 last year, so you can do something.
Yeah.
2021 Terrence Mann, specifically when he went against Rudy Gobert in the playoffs and dropped 39. People treated him as a
Legend.
young
a legend.
a legend because he got Rudy Gobert slandered.
Talking about pissing on legacy, he did. That's Rudy.
Yep. And Clippers fans treated him like a young prospect that was valuable for like 3 years after this.
He's 27.
He was 28.
Why are we talking about him as a part of the young core?
Getting untouchable shouts at 28.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do think just for the amount of like the springboard to the Rudy Gobert slander came from Terrence Mann, and that game, it has to be legendary. That game legitimately changed NBA discourse for several years, for
It
half a
really
decade.
did. People still say to this day, you can play Rudy Gobert out the perimeter. You can't defend out there. He's one of the greatest over 7-foot players of all time at defending on the perimeter in terms of rim protectors. And he gets talked about like he's Yang Hansen because of this game.
Dude, I remember, I just looked it up. I remember a couple years ago when he was a part of the Clippers still, there were trade rumors about him and I guess someone on the Sixers, probably Harden, which is hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
And the Clippers are like, no, man is untouchable.
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
It really did ruin Rudy Gobert's legacy.
Yeah.
They think he has no feet.
It's like, what does he know?
He's one of the
Yeah.
best ever at his size at that.
That's crazy.
It's insane how much misinformation this game created.
However, it was a moment and it was special, and I reveled in it for years.
He had a lot of threes.
Yeah.
Threes were hit.
a lot of threes. And even if it wasn't true moving forward, that one game sure looked like
Rudy Gobert couldn't close the game.
couldn't do it.
Last up, this isn't really an insanity run because the guy's a star before, will be a star after. Tyrese Halliburton's Halliburton run, hitting 4 straight game winners, eliminating the New York Knicks,
I think
owning the city of New York for a year.
sadly, because of the injury, gone but never forgotten.
Gone.
He's gonna be back.
He's literally gone right now.
He is gone right now.
He's gone right now. But
And that run it's never going to be forgotten.
the likelihood of him being back though is crazy. I think what makes it legendary is how many comebacks that he made and how many clutch shots that he made specifically in that entire run. He got to be a legend.
And you went to game 7 and then getting hurt in the game 7. So we'll always say if you would have stayed healthy, they could have won. This is legendary. We'll never stop talking about this.
Yeah.
It's the closest thing we're ever gonna get to Dirk's run.
Yeah, I agree. I think it sounds kind of messed up, but him going down the way he did makes him sound like a fucking urban legend, bro. Like you won't believe the stories I'm finna tell my kids. I'm finna lie a little bit.
Yeah, because I can just say they would have won. Like who's gonna check me? Like
Exactly.
How do you know?
Exactly.
It was close to halftime.
Yeah, like, I can just say that forever.
He was on the first few
you can't
minutes of the
argue
game,
against it, 'cause
dicing
it's
the
pure
fuck out of
hypothetical.
Shea. Yeah. He's a legend.
No, they wouldn't have. Prove it.
Yeah, prove it. You simply cannot. And that is our Linsanity tier list.
All right.
The first time we ever had the top tier be by far the most. Fitting though for Linsanity runs. These are by definition legendary in some regard.
This is hilarious.
Well, for some of them. Next thing we're going to do, we are going to react to the funniest, or worst, you might say, Shaquille O'Neal NBA takes of all time.
It's a lot of yap.
I've prepared you the greatest, the finest, grade A yap from Shaq himself over the years on television. I want you guys to grade it from A through F on how good or bad, whatever that means to you, this take is.
Okay.
My mind is melting already.
First take, Rudy Gobert is the worst NBA player of all time. And his reason, he gets paid $250 million. If you gave me $250 million, I would do a lot more.
First of all, oh man,
The worst of all time. You've done so much damage.
peak player hating. I'm going A.
This is perfect.
Man.
I'm going A. This is exactly what you want to see out of Hayton, because it's not like you can look at this and be like, he's destroying the game. He should be a better commentator. That's not what this is about. This is about hating, and so I'm gonna grade it on that scale.
It's about hating. It's about envy. And it's about greed. We all know Shaq is about those bucks. He sees a lot of bucks in Rudy Gobert's pockets and he fucking throws up.
He just hates players who get paid, right? That's why he hated Dwight Howard too so much.
Anybody gets paid more than him, he's like, this guy should die, actually.
Yeah, exactly. Just a bully.
Send this guy to the gulag.
Come on, man.
Yeah, and that's why on all three fronts, Shaq is presenting some of the best hating that we've seen, some of the best greed that we've ever seen.
Oh, yeah.
It's at the top of the game. So I'm going A here for Shaq.
I'm going F. This is terrible. You ruined his legacy, bro. Can you imagine how Rudy Gobert would still be looked down upon, but it wouldn't be as bad if Shaq didn't exist. It wouldn't be as bad at all.
I can't imagine Rudy Gobert is happy about Shaq's existence.
God.
Next up, he's talking about he's never seen a guy like Wembanyama. Yes, you have. His name is Bol Bol.
He thought he was cooking. He thought he was like foreseeing some shit, bro.
The cadence of the take. Yes, you have. His name is Bol Bol. He thought it was a bar.
Yeah, that mean where the white guy's just like, just looking up in a courtroom or something. That's him. He's ridiculous.
Yeah, listen, the hating is funny until you touch my Shayla. Don't you ever open your mouth about Wemby again. And
Or what?
compare anybody.
What are you going to do?
Who knows what I see?
Oh my God. He's talking like he found his new revelation. like he found Jesus' son or something. What's going on?
Yeah, nah, Bobo's crazy. It's one of the worst takes that he's had.
Yeah, F. Right after this, he was like, Wemby's just more consistent than Bol Bol. In terms of skill set, he can do everything he can do.
Yeah.
I would love to see Bol Bol play drop coverage and block a shot like Wemby just once.
Come on, man.
Also, I don't even care about all that. Roll the ball out one-on-one. He's getting fried. He's getting fried. He can't guard him.
Dude, done up in the worst way. It's not even close. This is terrible. 0 out of 10, man.
This is one of the funniest things they ever said,
We've seen Wemby take a three, miss the shot, and get a putback dunk off of his own three.
That's a truly outlandish sentence.
I'm like, there's nobody in the history of the world who can do that.
It's insane.
Damn.
That's insane.
If you're not a top 10 player, I don't know who you are. I'm not watching the Bullets or the Wizards.
The Bullets or the Wizards?
Now, let this be known. This was 2020 about Rui Hachimura. The Bullets have not existed in a long time.
Why would he say the Bullets? That's what I'm saying.
Just let you know, I was not watching them in 1994.
He was not watching over the last 30 years. We know that, man.
If you're not a top 10 player, I do not fuck with you.
Top 10 is insane, man. Come on, man.
It's a high bar.
You're
And that's like
telling
90% of the
yourself,
NBA.
Yeah, that's like, come on, man.
Like, you just throwing shots at everybody. Rui, die slow. Jamal Murray, die slow. Austin Reeves, die slow. All you guys not top 10, I hate you.
Time out. I know we just said top 10. You said Rui, Jamal, Austin Reeves.
This is about Rui. It's the only reason I threw him in there.
But also, 2020 Wizards, fair. Fair. If there's ever a pass, yo, man, you ain't got to watch it.
Or, I mean, hold on. Bradley Bill was super back then, was he? Or was he?
Fair.
Regardless of the fact, you got it.
I think Bradley Beal averaged 30 in like 2018.
And it was still nasty hoops. I'll give this a D because obviously you need to be watching, but I understand.
You need to be watching. It is your job, first and foremost.
But I get it.
This time it's funny. There's a few more of this ilk on the way.
This is not funny.
Eventually it stops being funny and it's
No.
just put the goddamn game on, Shaq.
He's telling on himself right here. I guess it starts from here.
Yep. Coaching doesn't matter as a take. He also said there's 32 teams in the NBA. I'm not memorizing the coaches for each one. He did say 32.
32.
I'm not memorizing the coach for each one. I will say, one of the easier things in the world to memorize for a number of 30. Not hard to know all the coaches.
Coaching doesn't matter. Why? Like,
It's so weird hearing this from somebody who one always is like the others matter, like saying that it's like a team effort, and for somebody who played under Phil Jackson, like that's tough.
So those are my rings, not Phil's. Coaching doesn't matter, especially when you have a 7'2" behemoth that can dunk on everybody. Why doesn't everybody do that?
He said, "It's me. Those are me and Kobe's rings. Nobody else's." Yeah, I'm giving this an F. It's just F.
Coaching doesn't matter.
Pat Riley was coaching him too, right? Back when he was in Miami.
Yes.
You have some of the greatest coaches of all time, and you're saying this? Yeah,
That's why he's so privileged when it comes to
bro.
coaches.
Bro.
He doesn't understand.
Silver spoon guy.
Yeah,
Come on.
he doesn't know what it's like to not have a great coach.
Yeah, he's sick.
Because then he went to D'Antoni in Phoenix. I think Doc Rivers was already there when he went to the Celtics
He played for Mike Brown
and the Cavs. He really never played for any shitters.
Yeah.
Who was coaching the Magic? I don't even remember.
I can't remember.
Maybe that's why he left. But since he got to the Lakers,
He's
great
shameless.
coaches.
Oh no, he didn't leave because of the coach.
Yeah, money. Back to the greed.
He needed them dollars.
I think it's time we consider him as the greatest of all time. Talking about Steph Curry. And then proceeds to leave Steph Curry off of his top 10 of all time.
Nah, the CT is crazy.
He said, I think it's time we start considering him the greatest of all time. Did not put him top 10.
I mean, listen, how big is your tier one? If you have a 12-player tier one,
tier one is nasty.
So I got Julius Erving and Goat Talks.
I can understand how this happens.
I got Moses Malone and Goat Talks. We got top
Ew.
20 all in Goat Talks.
Hey now, Moses.
Shaq, this is not fun, man. This is not fun. You see the quote the other day about Charles Barkley talking about how he wasn't happy with how little airtime they've been getting on
Yeah.
ESPN?
It makes sense too, because like they showed him for opening week. They showed him twice on opening week. Then they had another time, I think, during like Thanksgiving, and then like, all right, well, y'all just hang out. We'll call you. We'll call you if we need
See you
you.
in May.
Yeah.
That's also that's ridiculous. That whole thing is dumb. I'm not gonna lie. This is one of the hardest segments to get through because everything is so dumb.
It's mucky. It's mucky right
You're
now.
his physical painter now?
Yeah, this is really tough because like I'm trying to think of like new things to say, and everything is just like, yeah, man, it's pretty dumb.
Exactly. It's mucky
pretty
right now.
hard.
What's next?
This
Please.
is pretty tough.
The time he told Jokic to his face that SGA should have gotten his MVP.
Oh yeah, he's a waste man for this.
He has no awareness. What is wrong with you right now, bro?
And the way he jumped on the call, he said, by the way, I wanted to let you know, I wouldn't have given you the MVP. I would have gave it to Shea. Jokic is like, okay.
What else to say to that, man? Like, okay.
Okay. Okay, brother. He's just smiling. Okay.
Yeah, he legitimately sucks for this.
It's also just like it was no purpose to the conversation. He was just like, let it be known you don't deserve this shit, and then talked about something unrelated.
By the way, fuck you.
And it's like, if Shaq won MVP, and got on TNT when he was accepting it, and like Chris Webber or like Magic Johnson at the time was like, by the way, big fella, you don't deserve the MVP.
That's Tim Duncan's award.
He would have jumped through the screen to try and like strangle Magic Johnson. Like he would have such a big problem if anybody treated Shaq the way that he talks to anybody else.
Yeah, he just always disrespecting big man, bro, for no reason.
And this is what happens when you're 7'2", 350 pounds, and
you move like Pac.
Yeah, can give anybody.
You think he would have said this to Giannis? Nah, I don't know. Giannis would have said something back. I think they respect. He probably respects Giannis.
You're on TV, you just get drawn up, and someone says that. All you can be is like, okay, like,
yeah.
You can't really argue.
It's mad awkward.
Like off the top,
just see no hello.
First things first. That's not yours. You're a thief.
The time he said you'll spend less money on gas if you put $20 in your tank every time you get halfway empty.
Okay, I have gone through this several times and I understand what he's saying.
Okay, let me walk through his points.
Yes.
People, I'll synthesize his points.
Yes.
I think it was Chuck, or it was Kenny. Said, damn, gas is expensive. I spend $80 on gas every time. It's getting tough. He says, the trick is you put $20 in a time every time you get down to halfway. And he's like, Kenny says, but I'm still using the same amount of gas. What do you mean? He said, no, you won't. No, you won't. The average human only goes to the gas station about twice every month. Put $20 in, it's only $40. It's like, but I have to drive the same miles. The gas is going to equal. No, it won't. $20 at a time. You're not going 4 times a month. That's what he said.
But your Shaq voice is crazy.
I'm not even leaning all the way in. I can get crazier.
Bet you can.
It's halfway. And 50% Shaq voice.
So it sounds like you tested this.
No, like I get what he's trying to say of like the mental idea of like filling up every single time and like letting your gas get to zero. It would be better mentally just to see yourself only spend 20 at a time.
That's not what he said though.
Rather than that's what he's trying. Obviously, we have established right now that Shaq and his communication skills are not the strongest. I understand what he's trying to say. And from that perspective, I do get that.
I get it too, but that's not what he said because he clarified and he straight up said, he did the math and said, you will not go 4 times, so you will not spend as much.
Once again,
don't pay attention to what he says.
There's a barrier here that we're trying to cross.
He would probably, but honestly, if you tried to tell him about what he meant, he will look at you and be like, no. He will be like, you're tripping, young man.
And that's what happened. That's why he clarified and was like, no. Only going twice. He just kept going. He said you will not go to the gas station any more than you will now if you fill it up when it gets halfway and only put $20 in. He said it's mathematically impossible for you to spend more than $80 a month if you do that.
Come on, man.
He tripled down several times and said, you will go twice a month.
Shaq is crazy. Oh, man.
All-time moment Inside the NBA. It was fantastic.
He just be leading people astray, man.
What was funnier, this or 2 words that he says 3 names?
That was Chuck. And that was...
What did Chuck say? I forget.
He said Chris Paul, Steve Nash.
Oh, yeah. 2 words. Chris Paul, Steve Nash. And
they're like, bro, that's 4. And he's like, okay, 2 words. Nash and Paul. Like, that's 3 words.
That's iconic. The time he called Ricky Rubio the Italian Pete Maravich.
I wouldn't be shocked if there was a moment where people were thinking about Ricky Rubio in a crazy way. Now, I'm assuming, though, that this was probably 5 years into Ricky Rubio's career because there's no chance in hell that he knew who Ricky Rubio was in 2009. This is not a scouting report.
Nope.
So at that point, what the hell are you talking about?
This got to be like them Utah Jazz days, honestly.
Yeah, this is in his career. He knows who... He's complimenting him, calling him Pete Maravich. The problem is, he's from Spain.
I know.
I don't know if you got that.
No, I caught that.
Okay. He's from Spain, notably not Italian.
What is wrong?
I feel like one of the first things I learned about Ricky Rubio at a young age was the fact that he's from Spain.
He just saw Rubio and just thought of Mario Luigi. It's like, okay, Rubio, Mario Luigi,
what
Italian.
The fuck was that?
Yeah.
Rubio.
Yeah.
To be fair, he did have to put the accent on to make the joke work.
It's not an Italian word.
I know it's not. It probably sounded like that to him is what I'm saying. Yeah, he's ridiculous.
The Italian Pete Maravich.
Yeah, he saw the I-O and then he thought about Mario. So it was like, okay, I can see that.
That is what it is. It's the
I can see
I-O.
that. Yeah.
All he knows is Mario.
Yeah, okay.
That's Italy to him.
Okay, Shaq. It takes us a while to get here, but I
Italy
understand.
is Mario and Domino.
Exactly.
The Pistons are boring and not worth discussing because they're 4 games under 500. At the time, they were 6 games above 500.
Yo, he's hurting my head right now.
And then a couple weeks later on TV, he was talking about the Pistons turning around, righting his wrongs, and he says, I like what Chauncey is doing with the team. Chauncey Billups was a coach of the Trailblazers.
Bro.
Then he got called out on that, and he says, first of all, I don't watch Detroit, so how about that?
What are we doing?
He said,
He said, I'm glad you said something. I don't watch Detroit, so how about that?
What do you mean, how about that?
he said, now what?
You lean forward, so how about that?
What do you mean, how about that?
And Candace Parker was like, what?
Like, how do you work around that as a host next to him saying that?
Have you guys heard the story? Like they've gotten on Shaq before for like not watching games, and like Kenny said that like they would go into the green room and watch, like they have screens up and they watch games, and like everybody's watching games, and Shaq is off to the side, and he brings his DJ stuff, and he starts like, he starts working on set.
They're watching Game 3 of the Eastern Conference Finals, and he's
Yeah, and he's working on mixes.
he's playing Subway Surfers.
Yo, man. He's ridiculous.
This is hilarious. The culmination of all this Pistons related stuff in 1 week was truly the apex Shaq moment.
Oh, man.
His reputation was never the same.
Dude, we were in dark times as NBA fans, man. This is our like one of our main sources of entertainment when it comes to post-game stuff.
He's on that podcast. They're boring. And his co-host is like, what are you talking about? And he just kept going.
First of all, I don't watch them.
And keep in mind, the Pistons were anything but boring. They led the league in dunks that season.
Yeah.
Something that Shaq, we know he likes.
Yeah. He said that as if it was a comeback. I don't watch him, so how about that?
Now what?
Come on now, man.
This is the funniest one. You're giving him props for that? I need more. Anybody can get 20 points now. I'm not impressed by that. In a game where Zion Williamson had 22, 10, and 12. Anybody can get 20 points. Show me more, such as 10 and 12.
Go ahead and get 30, 10, and 10. How
Shaq,
about
man. Come on, man.
See, if I was Zion, I would have 50, 50, and 50. Me personally.
Shaq, come on now, man. Like, this is just disgusting player hating.
And it on literally any other night, he could have said this and it would have been true. But the fact that he just had a triple double
Yeah.
is this. One of the themes that we're seeing is that the idea of time and place has no bearing with Shaq.
He can only
those things just don't matter.
he inputs one thing at a time, and the rest of the context gets lost in a sentence. The most damning realization about a person that they can only comprehend one factor at once.
I'm not gonna lie, when the
Yo, man, we gotta stop.
Donovan's going through it.
We gotta stop. This is tough.
next.
Oh, we're not done.
There's more.
Oh,
Ernie, you got your eyes on Pascal? Shaq. Nah, I got my eyes on Siakam. Ernie,
Yo.
yes, Pascal Siakam. Oh, I never knew his first name.
Yo, this is painful. This is actually cringe. Like, this is painful right now.
I never knew his first name.
I actually I never
never heard
saw
this.
this clip.
This is like 2022.
I never saw this clip.
No, I got my eyes on Siakam. Yes, Pascal Siakam.
I'm not even like
Siakam
this.
was an all-star.
Dude,
That's crazy.
this is painful to watch right now. Like,
Yeah, I'm not-
in an
Can't even grade it?
uncomfortable room. No.
Unrated? X-rated?
I'm not normally this kind of person, but I do have secondhand embarrassment right now.
Yeah. Like,
I'm
we're
not
over
this
here
kind of
defending
person.
him, talking about like
Yeah,
what
like
he possibly
if
could have
somebody
meant.
does something, it's like, haha, like I don't really care. This is legitimately like, dude, what's happening?
Oh, I never knew his first name.
Shaq.
That's so good.
I never saw this clip.
I got to end this off with the infamous Dwight Howard. This is one of the first times after he said he can't be Superman, and Dwight Howard responded a couple times. This is one of the funniest original comments. Dwight Howard, every time he steps into mine arena, anytime he steps into my arena that I built, his dumb ass needs to look up. Stop being so damn sensitive. We don't want no sensitive big men in LA. His dumb ass needs to look up at the Raptors and see my jersey.
You should look up to me, man. What?
And then he follows and said, and anytime I say something to him, he better take heed.
What the fuck?
Nice little small vocabulary word in heed.
Good job.
We're back to his wheelhouse of hating, so this is an A. This is
That's what he does best.
This is good hating.
Specifically, he does what he does best is hating on Dwight Howard, or maybe it's Rudy Gobert. But right now, I'm leaning towards Dwight Howard because it like you actually got under Dwight Howard's skin. There was beef for years, so.
And they've since made up for now. But this is still funny that his dumb ass needs to look up.
Which is also cool. Like, listen,
And then he said, "Stop being so sensitive."
We don't want no sensitive big man in LA.
That was painful. I'm not gonna lie.
I never thought about the fact that Dwight followed his lineage through 2 teams. How much it must have made him mad at this guy who's trying to take his crown as the Magic big man came to LA. I never realized that.
How sensitive do you have to be, like, as someone like him, to think that he's trying to take your crown? Like, there's levels clearly.
I mean, listen. When you follow me when you like go to LA, then it's like, all right, bro, like, what's good?
Now you're on dick.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Hop off. Leave me alone.
Oh my god.
That is the one thing that I will have to side with Shaq on.
Come on.
Following your team lineage is dick riding. What's that with Shaq?
Yeah, bro, like, hop off.
Come on, man.
Next thing we're going to do, I'm going to show you a 2000s player from the NBA, and you have to name who their 2026 comparison is.
Okay.
So guess the 2026 player by who I compared them to from the 2000s.
Okay.
We got 4 rounds of this of easy, medium, hard, and impossible levels. Let's see how well you guys can do. First off, easy. Who is 2026 Kobe Bryant?
Shea.
Yeah, easily Shea.
Do you think it's a good comparison?
Yeah, you have a
Late career Kobe specifically. Yes,
Yeah.
that's Shea.
This is Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Perfect. You guys got it right.
Yeah, you have somebody mid-range master. The footwork is crazy. Is athletic, but is not an above the rim player.
Most
like you said
definitely.
with late stage Kobe.
Yeah.
So this makes sense.
Ground bound passing is not his specialty at all, but he's a good, like, all around guy. Can rebound, defend at a solid level. It's Shea.
Not a specialty.
Said no assist whatsoever.
Next up, we got Amari Stoudemire mixed with Lamar Odom. Who does this sound like? Who does this create?
So we have a very explosive
Versatile
big.
big.
Has a little bit of playmaking, a little bit of handling.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like maybe Zion here.
Nope. Zion is about 4 inches shorter than these guys.
So interesting.
6'10".
He's the finisher, like Amari, and then he could do a little bit of everything. Like, that's tough.
Now, I will say this one's pretty easy. Pretty easy.
6'10".
Oh,
You're overthinking this one.
it's Giannis.
This is Giannis. There we go.
You
give Lamar Odom the athleticism of Amari Stoudemire. Looks a little bit like Giannis.
Yeah,
Okay.
a little bit more of the fluidity.
Yep.
Yeah.
A
Makes
6'10
sense.
guy that can handle the ball in the open court.
I don't know why, but every time I think of Giannis, I think about that Patrick Beverly clip where he listed off a stat about him. And I think he was like, when I'm coming at your chest, it means I feel like Giannis coming at your chest.
Oh, yeah. He was talking about his defensive field goal percentage.
Yeah,
That
something
Pat
like
Bev
that.
was high up that year in shots against him being low defensive field goal percentage.
Yeah.
He said, it feels like Giannis is guarding you.
He's a
Notable, terrible metric for perimeter players. It feels like Giannis is guarding you.
We need another Pat Bev in the league, man.
No, the fuck we don't. That's the last thing we need. Otherwise, the Clippers are going to hire them or the Bucks are going to hire them.
Nah, relax.
The Hornets. Next up, Tony Parker. Who is a modern day Tony Parker? This is level hard. This could be a lot of guys.
Damn.
I'm thinking about
Someone
we're
who's
thinking
just
about a
running
downhill
around.
guard.
Yeah, run around, not 3-point centric at all.
A lot of score first guards in the league these days.
But he can do it. Huh.
Who would be the modern version of Tony Parker if he came up today?
See, I'm thinking when I think of like downhill point guard and somebody who's like really quick, I'm thinking of Tyrese Maxey, but I'm not. But clearly, like, and obviously, it's going to be hard with the 2000s because the 3-point shot
Exactly.
is so different.
Yeah, if it wasn't for the 3-point shot, I'd be like, I don't know, maybe like Darius Garland or something like that.
Well, it's Tyrese Maxey. Donovan's on the right hill. If Tony Parker came up
Makes
today,
sense.
he's a great mid-range shooter. He'd probably be a 3-point shooter.
Yeah.
He'd probably play like Tyrese Maxey.
They both got floaters in their game. Their first step, their ability to get downhill, crafty finishers.
Okay.
Yeah, that
They're
makes
just
sense.
quick as hell slashers that build the game with the jump shot off of that.
It makes sense.
That's honestly probably who he'd play like. Next up, impossible level, Richard Jefferson. Who reminds you of Richard Jefferson in 2026?
Who's the baldest player in the NBA right now?
The baldest guy. Keldon Johnson's bald right now.
But not the baldest.
Yeah, he's not
He's
naturally
entry-level bald.
Yeah, he's like forcefully bald. He's trying to force it.
Yeah, it's like a buzz ball. It's not like shaved to the
Yeah, this guy's shiny.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're not scalped, you know?
Oh man. I think I
The baldness is really it's not there anymore. The love for the bald head is
Yes, it is.
Jordan Walsh.
No. I thought about that.
It's actually
Felt like I couldn't bring up Jordan Walsh's baldness.
True.
that's true.
Felt like it was a little off limits.
True.
Who?
Maybe not though. Maybe.
I mean, place late career RJ. I could understand that comparison. No,
Jordan Walsh is a very good answer. Like play style too, body
Yeah,
type. But it's
like,
not. I didn't write
just
Jordan Walsh.
big as hell.
Am I along the right lines when it comes to baldness?
Yes, it is not about play style at all. It is the baldest player I
That's
can
what-
think
Oh,
of.
so the straight shinies. Okay.
It's Derek White.
Oh, okay. I didn't want to go there. I was too
Another
easy.
Celtic.
I did pick the baldest player in the world.
Thank you.
Didn't think about play style even a little bit.
Just smooth.
Yeah, I feel like he's the poster boy for baldness. Him or Caruso.
Maybe Caruso.
I think Caruso's.
I think Caruso might be.
he brings a lot
balder
more
than-
attention to the baldness because he has a headband too, and it's just like,
And it's because Derek White has a beard.
yeah.
So it masquerades the baldness a little bit.
Mhm.
If he was clean shaven, you would say this guy's unbelievably bald. Like, it shines. That's why I picked it. Really, he's the shiniest bald in the head right now.
You really can't go like I'm. It's honestly shocking that Richard Jefferson hasn't like grown a beard or did anything like that.
Yeah.
Completely hairless,
crazy,
no
yeah.
facial hair, no hair up top. That's a wild
Yeah.
move.
They're both so shiny that I feel like they probably have similar moisturization tactics to get the shine on the top.
Probably. Yeah.
Back to easy. Who is 2026 Manu Ginobili?
There's a lot
Lefty?
of guys.
Lefty though.
Yeah. Could go Harden. Been the poster boy for a long time.
He's
I
not
would
a
probably
sky.
say Dylan Harper. Maybe.
I
That's
am
not
not
a
giving
bad
Dylan
guess at
Harper
all.
nearly that much glaze yet. This is my play style. He's not a lefty. I'll say that.
Ah.
Mm.
Just play style.
All right, so we're thinking about a 2 guard, can play make a little bit, very reckless though, like somebody who,
Just be trying shit.
yeah,
That wasn't on
a-
purpose,
a-
but that
a-
does apply.
a creative player.
Okay.
You said it was easy. I do not know who this is right now.
Then you don't know me well enough.
6 version.
Austin Reeves.
This is Austin Reeves.
I hope you.
This is
Ah,
Austin
I
Reeves.
hate you.
come on now.
Tell me he couldn't do the same thing on the Spurs teams.
He couldn't do the same thing on the
Damn it.
Spurs teams.
I was hoping you wouldn't tell me. Medium. We have Steve Nash mixed with Tracy McGrady.
Dude, this guy's disgusting.
Combine these two. Who do you get?
You have a 6'9" athletic demon with the passing and the IQ of Steve Nash.
Who the fuck is that, man? I'm about to say Anthony Edwards took another leap, but no, he's not like that now.
That's prime Bron. Like
Keep in mind, we're combining these two.
combined.
We're mashing these traits together.
So right now, I mean, okay, so it's not full. It's not like Luca.
It's Luka Doncic. You said 6'9". We meet in the middle. We're 6'7". You say athletic demon. We're more athletic than Steve Nash, but we're not that athletic. We can shoot. We can score 30 a game while having the passing of Steve Nash.
I can't rock with that. I don't think I can rock
I
with that.
can see how you got there. But
Really,
Other
actually,
reach.
really, it's like Steve Nash and Paul Pierce.
probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would have been closer.
I just
Or
wanted, I wanted,
CP
you, I
and
wanted to
Paul
stress, make him bigger and combine the heights.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I mean, even Paul Pierce. Paul Pierce is like 6'8".
6'7". Yeah, he's like
Yeah.
Luka's height.
Yeah.
Which probably makes it more appropriate.
Okay.
I mean, the essence was one of the best passers and one of the best scorers in the league at the same time.
Makes sense.
Hard. Rashard Lewis mixed with Zach Randolph.
Just
Ooh,
a
this is
big
a
body,
great prototype.
but can shoot threes.
Correct.
Sengun.
What the fuck? Hell no. This is so different than Sengun.
He
Sengun.
said, "Hell no."
Big body, can shoot threes. Mad physical.
Matt, definitely physical.
Physical.
I would say Jalen Durham, but he don't be shooting at all.
Yeah, not Jalen Duren at all.
Listen,
Yeah.
low key, like Cat is pretty big and can shoot threes.
It's not Carl Towns at all. Nothing about Cat screams Zebo. They're the opposite people.
For every metric, yes.
That's more ridiculous than Sengun.
So I'm just saying, Cat is a big body though.
Sure.
Oh, could this be like? It can't be Aaron Gordon.
No, but you're
Nah.
closer. That's way closer.
Role player then.
I didn't say that necessarily.
Oh, is this Paulo?
No, but you're extremely close. You are dead on. Who is Paulo? You're so close.
Oh, okay.
You're unbelievably hot. Your hand is on fire.
Okay. Not AG. Not Paulo.
Not Paulo, but you are so close.
Who's someone along those lines?
It's another Pokemon evolution up.
Nope.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess.
We are
Come
plenty
on.
right
It's
now.
not.
Come on, he's right there.
You're right there.
It's not.
Who is Paolo?
Save us.
It's not Bron today.
It's not. You're in between Paolo and Braun. Combine those two.
In between Paulo and Bron.
Combine those two.
It's not Jalen Johnson. Can't be Scotty Barnes. Hell nah.
Correct.
Who the fuck is this guy?
Save us. You are right there.
I don't have a name. I don't know who this is.
The
I'm
muscles
cooked.
of Braun, the skin tone of Braun, everything else like Paolo.
Mm.
Shoots better.
Shoots better. Muscles of Bron.
This is Julius Randle.
I don't know why, but he's such an afterthought to me, bro. I hate this.
This is Julius Randle.
But this is really good.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, cook with that comparison.
That's a perfect comparison. Damn.
Impossible. Brian Scalabrine.
Luke Cornett.
Not
Great
Luke
combo.
Cornett.
Great. I love that.
Not Luke Cornett.
Maybe it should have been Luke Cornett, man. He's approaching these GOAT level territories.
Now keep in mind, Brian Scalabrine, more meme than man.
That's what I'm saying. I was going along the lines of like a fan favorite,
Mm-hmm.
but more meme than man.
A guy who's kind of like turned into an irony-pilled character in the NBA more than he is a player. People calling him the Red Mamba, calling him the GOAT.
Ooh. See, I almost say Grant Williams, but no one ever talked about him like that.
That's actually really
That might
good.
be a
Yeah.
decent playtime comparison. Not Grant Williams.
Chet is pretty memed out right now.
Nope, you're way off.
Dylan Brooks.
Nope, you're way off.
Fuck.
Wow, from
Brian Scalabrine was the last man on his team. Brian Scalabrine was like the 10th man off the bench.
Poku.
Not
No.
Poku, you're close. You're thinking on the right lines now. Notable for reasons that aren't basketball.
Jalen Williams.
Nah.
No,
No.
those guys are too good.
Not Poku, not Jalen Williams. Who?
Bronny.
is-
You're real close. You're so close. Not Bronny. I wouldn't do that to him. But no, who I would do that to.
Oh my goodness.
You know who I
we're
would do that
cooked. We're cooked.
No, I don't.
to? This is Thanasis. This is
It
Thanasis.
makes sense. Makes sense.
Okay, let's get check.
Yo, he's swole as fuck. Look at this picture. He's huge. He tore his ACL and got bigger.
Damn.
All he could do is bench press all day. He looks huge.
That's what I'm saying.
Easy. Who is Gilbert Arenas these days?
See, someone like me would have been like Tyrese Maxey again, but nope, he surpassed him.
Nope.
But you have
Way better.
you have a score first guard, bigger body, not super light.
When I
Jamal
say
Murray?
Gilbert Arenas, do you think I'm talking about playing on the court?
You're not talking about Ja, man.
This is John
Nah.
Morant. Easy level, nice and simple.
I'll cry. Come
Medium.
on, man.
Who is Ron Artest with melatonin?
Ron Artest with melatonin.
Slightly.
Who's sluggish on the court, man? But also violent.
Keep in mind, sluggish isn't a, you calm down, Ron Artest. You're still not sluggish. You're still pretty active. You're just not quite as manic.
Isaiah Stewart.
Not Isaiah Stewart.
Mm.
Melatonin. Isaiah Stewart has nothing about melatonin.
Who's trying to sleep?
No, it's just
Who's
saying
trying to sleep
it's just saying a
people
calmer version of Ron Artest.
Who just be out here yelling?
Watching this guy is a rather sleepy personality. I will say that.
Sleepy personality. For some reason, a ring clicked in my head.
Please.
Sleepy personality.
A little bit.
No, that's not Draymond.
Hell
no.
no.
Hell no. Sorry. Hell no. Not
That's
Draymond.
Ron Artest off fucking. Let me not even say it.
On ketamine.
On bath salts.
Who's playing like this?
This guy's near and dear to Donovan's heart.
OG.
This is OG Anunoby.
Ah.
This is who Ron Artest would be if he was sane.
Okay. I was going towards more the.
OG
All right.
is the definition of like, yeah, he's just a chill guy.
Yeah, chill as fuck.
Okay.
Hard. Yao Ming.
Young Ying
Why did you say that?
Because I'm thinking about tall international centers.
International.
Okay.
Nice. No, this is not Hansen. I will say.
Mm-hmm.
You're on the right lines.
What I'm saying, bro. That's how I put me in this box. I'm not that person. That's not me.
Why would I hug that?
There's only one line.
Why would I discriminate?
Exactly.
There's only one guy.
I said, why would I do? Is this camera on me? That is stupid, guys.
You relish this a little too much.
Who the hell is this?
This is Zach Edey.
Oh. Okay.
7'3", the biggest guy in the league. Probably wouldn't play that different. Just does the jump shot develop a little bit.
I apologize.
No, it's different. He's American. He's Canadian.
I say international, didn't I?
He speaks English.
Shout out to his mom.
They speak English. Other
Yeah.
places.
Yao Ming did speak English to get the league though. He had to learn it. Like he is international.
It's not a 1-on-1. I didn't say he was a clone. He's just comparisons.
Impossible. Who is Stephon Marbury?
Cam Thomas.
This picture's kind of
Not Cam Thomas.
This picture's kind of frying me right now.
But this is somebody who is just.
Looks like you're trying to tell me a secret.
This is somebody who's just wild.
Yes. Who's a talented scorer that you could see eating Vaseline?
Listen.
Do
Do you understand how crazy it is to eat Vaseline?
LaMelo Ball.
This is not LaMelo Ball, but you're not far off.
Honestly, he is the number one pick to eat Vaseline in the league.
Maybe. It's not LaMelo Ball though. There's another Vaseline eater I have on here.
Someone else would eat.
Hey, keep in mind, he ate that Vaseline on a live stream. He was on camera
Come on, man.
because he wanted to be.
Because he wanted to be.
Because he wanted to be on camera.
Personality wise, who the hell would eat Vaseline in the league?
On camera.
Like, I don't know anybody who.
Who's doing crazy things on camera a lot?
Zion?
It's not Zion.
Yo.
He's not doing. He's doing his crazy things off camera.
It's not Jaylen Brown.
No.
Nope.
Hell no, not JB.
Same city.
Same city.
Same city. No, actually, never mind. JB's not. I was thinking Brunson. It's a New York basketball player.
Oh, MPJ?
This is MPJ.
Eating Vaseline allegations, man.
That's crazy. Has he fallen that far?
Nah.
I know he got some wild thoughts, but it's like
He's been on a clean streak as of late.
Because they took those goddamn microphones away.
he took him out the facility.
Left to his own volition. Listen, Stephon Marbury ate Vaseline after he got out of the league because of injuries. Do we think if Michael Porter Jr. had unadulterated access to microphones that he would stop?
He would be doing some wild things, probably claiming that it's like healthier than medicine or something like that.
Yeah, it's alternative medicine to fix his body.
Yeah.
Do you think? I don't know if LaMelo Ball is a Vaseline eater.
He definitely tried it.
Yeah, okay, he tried off camera though.
Yeah, for sure. He wouldn't tell nobody about
Yeah,
it.
he
We
wouldn't
would
do it
all
on
know.
camera. He wouldn't need Vaseline on camera
He'd do it in the locker room.
with cameras off.
Insane allegations, man. Eating Vaseline. I got to see the video after this.
Because he was saying it's what you do when you have a sore throat.
That's insane, bro. I wonder if it worked.
I doubt it.
Never mind.
I doubt it.
It might have.
Someone try it at home.
Actually, I don't think it worked. How about that?
I'll try it.
Okay.
Next thing we're gonna do. Let's talk about past NBA stars in today's game, older versions of players in today's game, how they would translate, right?
Mm-hmm.
I can name 5 NBA players today that would be better than 2017 Russell Westbrook if he was in 2026.
Okay. This is MVP Russ. That's crazy.
MVP Russ.
I think I could confidently name. You said 5. I could say 8. I could say 8. 8's a lot, but I think that might be my limit.
I'm going like 7. Like I'm going less than that. I'm not going more than 8.
8.
What?
Can I name more than 8?
2017 Russ. Who
You
shot
probably
like
go like 35.
Nah, that's
I'll
ridiculous.
go 9.
9 players better than MVP Russ. 9 is tough, bruh. 9 players.
Go ahead and say it.
Say 10.
Say MVP Russ wouldn't be a top 10 player in the world right now.
No, I can't.
Fine.
I can't. That's
Fine.
ridiculous. I'm not saying that. That's insane.
10.
You can name 10 players better than
I don't know. I'll try.
Capper.
10 right now.
Shea.
Nikola Jokic.
Okay.
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
Cool.
Not a conversation yet.
Sure.
Giannis.
Mm-hmm.
Not a
Yes,
conversation
very
yet.
fair. Very fair.
Luka Doncic. I don't think it's a conversation yet.
I'll let you rock with it.
Why would the Lakers do better if they
We
replace
can-
him with Russ?
We can debate it because Russell dunk on a motherfucker face and yell. He makes
Great.
you feel something. Luka will complain.
Can I count Tatum?
Yes.
Jason
That's
Tatum.
fair. We'll let you rock with that.
Pre-injury Tatum, let's assume he comes back fine. Give me Jason Tatum.
Okay. That's 5.
People gonna be mad at that.
Who gives a fuck? Victor Wembanyama.
Okay. 6.
The offensive concerns don't worry. He's still better. The defense is
Best
crazy.
defender in the world, 40%
defense is
3-point shooter.
ridiculous.
Cool.
6.
Anthony Edwards.
We might stop there.
I don't know if I'm trying to win a championship today. If I want to play, I don't care if I'm trying to drag random players to a 6 seed. I'm trying to win a championship and make conference finals and win a finals. Give me it.
Drag random. Put Ennis Freedom with Anthony Edwards. See what happens.
Oh, I've heard your opinions about Rudy Gobert. I don't think they're that much better.
He's not Freedom.
Nobody's freedom.
Nobody's Freedom.
I would take Anthony if I'm rebuilding a team.
Okay.
Knowing what we know about both their strengths and weaknesses.
That can be a conversation, but now this is where it gets real murky.
At 7. I'm still taking Steph Curry.
I'll take Steph Curry any day of my sleep. Keep
Yeah,
going.
any version. Steph
What
Curry,
the hell?
Steph Curry has not been washed to a point. He has taken nowhere near enough steps back for me to not take him.
So is
Okay.
that 8?
That's 8.
Okay. Can you do this a couple more times? I don't think so.
Listen, man.
Don't say
If
it.
he stays healthy,
Don't say it.
if the way he's playing this past 2
Don't
months,
say
Don't
his
say
name.
it.
who are you expecting?
You finna say his name.
If he's the
Man
healthy
up north.
version in 2026, give me Kawhi. No, I'm
Hell
kidding.
no.
I'm not taking Kawhi. All things considered, I'm kidding.
Okay.
But how do we feel about Tyrese Halliburton after what we saw last year?
No.
Nah.
No,
can't do
I don't think so either. But is that a conversation, you guys?
that. Nah.
Okay, Donovan, I'm testing you. I'm testing you now.
If he had that same team,
Donovan, I'm gonna test your biases.
Ooh.
Jalen Brunson.
Come on, man.
No.
No? So you think the Knicks would be better today if you replace him with Russ?
Yes.
You think you have a better chance of winning the finals against the Thunder?
Do you know
100%.
How,
He
you know
would
how
unlock so much
engaged-
on that team.
Yeah. Do you know how engaged Cat would be
Yeah.
if he had somebody who could spoon feed him dunks all the time the way that Russ was?
Or like just simple pick and pops. Hell yeah, he would
Yeah.
kill him.
Yes.
Okay. Just test you on that one to see where you're at. There's no party that'll consider Brunson?
No. For 2017, no.
Yeah, no.
Okay. Would any part of you still want to take Kevin Durant?
Today?
No. Not today.
Nah.
Not today.
Nah.
He's not the best player on his own team.
Ooh. Damn.
I don't know about that one.
It's debatable. Can be a
It's
conversation.
a conversation.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I wouldn't take KD right now over 2017 Russ.
Would you take Kate Cunningham?
No. I would not.
It's a conversation. I don't know. The season you're having is special, but it's a conversation.
I cannot stress enough that they were starting Mr. Freedom and Steven Adams together.
Brother, they don't have that much offensive help on that team right now, too. They
I mean,
really don't.
We don't got. Never mind.
They really
He got
don't.
Paul George soon after,
That wasn't in 2017.
so he got worse in 2018.
Yes.
All right.
I'm talking about a singular
Yeah.
peak year. You can say whatever you want about Russ in 2016, 2018. That's fine. 2017 Russ is off limits.
Okay, so we're right. We're at 8 right now.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
right now he's the 9th best player in the world.
Okay.
Sounds like he's the 9th best player in the world. Then
Damn.
And that's okay.
Donovan Mitchell, would you consider that
I'm taking
Nope.
2017
Hell
Russ
no.
all day.
for a playoff series when you need to be the lead scorer?
I'm
though?
taking 2017 Russ all day.
Sounds like he's the 9th best player in the world in today's NBA.
We're preserving your legacy, Russ.
We got the top 10. Let's go.
And that's really all you can ask
They
for.
couldn't get you out of the top 10.
That's all you can ask
Exactly.
for.
Yeah, man. Your legacy is, by what you would say, Teflon to me, man.
Mm.
No one will ever damage it.
I didn't say
Guarding
Austin
my
Reeves because
life.
obviously I take Austin Reeves over him.
You're shameless.
kidding.
Come
I'm
on.
kidding. No, I will say 2 of those I might disagree with. I will not tell you which 2.
Mm.
Last thing we're going to do before we end this episode, we're going to do a game that we tried a few weeks ago. Haven't done it since. We did it a few times now, but we haven't done it in a few weeks. We got to try to say the same NBA name as each other.
Okay.
You guys know how this works. It's always a debacle. Somebody always fucks it up. We're going to all say an NBA name. And then do you guys want to write the whiteboard so it's less noisy?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, let me grab the whiteboard.
Sure.
Yes. It would be much, much easier.
You got yours?
No.
Oh.
I put mine back earlier.
Whiteboard us.
See that? That's Hans' team.
It is hands.
Where's the third eraser?
I have no idea.
Just use your tongue.
Whoa.
Okay, you guys have markers? Or do you want?
I need a marker, yeah.
Okay, so we're all gonna write an NBA
Just
name,
use your tongue.
reveal it, and then we all have to write another one until we all say the same name as each other.
Okay.
So starting off, write your first name. Let me know when everyone's good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Cool.
3, 2, 1. Shay.
Kobe.
Yow.
Okay. Shay, Kobe, Yao. Yao is quite the departure here. We really
Okay.
got nothing in common.
Okay. Yeah, we kind of do.
Okay.
I guess.
Yeah, sure. There's a few names we can say. I'm gonna pull this one out and hope you guys understand the strat. 3, 2, 1.
Jokic.
Wade.
Oh, shit, I went T-Mac.
Where the fuck? I thought you were gonna say Jordan or Wade. Where the fuck did T-Mac come from?
I was going more towards the
I
Yao
was
thing.
going towards guards.
My
We're on
bad.
the same line.
My
but
bad, y'all.
Yeah, Jokic confuses me.
Yeah.
Okay. So Jokic, T-Mac, Wade. Okay.
You wrote Wade.
You wrote T-Mac. Okay.
Cool.
There's an easy answer here. There's an easy answer here.
We have a couple ways to go.
I think we have one way to go.
One way.
Well, if we're on the same page,
Well-
I think we get it. No, you're originating.
Y'all, please lock in.
Wait, hold on.
Y'all, please lock in.
We could get it right now and end this game early.
Let's see.
Mad
3,
fast.
2, 1, Kobe.
Harden.
Damn.
Why did you go? Why are you going big still?
We went Wade and T-Mac. Why wouldn't we go
Well,
Kobe?
one, we already went Kobe.
Who went Kobe?
I that was my first one.
Oh.
Okay. Well, fuck.
Okay. You're right. Wemby.
All right.
What'd you write?
I wrote Harden.
Harden, Wemby, and Kobe.
All right. We're clearly on the same wavelength. You
Okay,
gotta
I
lock
have a
in.
name that I think would make sense, but there's no way we're gonna get
Hold
it
on.
right here.
Wait. Whoa, man. Fuck. Okay.
I don't. We
You
need
said
two more rounds.
Wemby and
Harden and Kobe.
this is not gonna go.
This isn't gonna work.
You know
but
what? Honestly, if all right, hold on. Got
I'm
it.
on a pathway up.
We
right
could
now.
pull this here. I could see you guys agreeing with me, but probably not because we are not good at this game. 3, 2, 1. Luka Doncic.
I said MJ.
Where does Wilt
Wilt.
come from?
If you combine all of those three players, it's basically Wilt.
What the fuck?
Oh my god.
Wilt? I thought Luka was a pretty easy answer with Wemby modern day, Harden, and Kobe.
Okay, I can see what you're thinking.
So Luka, MJ, Wilt.
Luka, MJ, Wilt.
I guess just don't pay attention to me now.
MJ.
Donovan's just in his own world. Okay, so if we ignore Donovan's ass, you put MJ, I put Luka.
Okay.
I see a path.
Okay.
I see a
do
connection
too.
to both those two players that share a common connection. I don't know if you see it.
I think so, but let's see.
I don't know if you see it, but again, let's ignore Donovan and tell him to catch up.
Given where we've already gone, I have no idea where we're gonna
Oh,
go.
God. So,
Yo,
this is-
Wemby, Luca, and I got
ignore
MJ.
Donovan.
Oh yeah, I got this.
Jordan and Luka.
I got this.
This is so easy.
Oh, whoa.
This is so easy.
Whoa, man. I almost
Again,
want to erase this. Fuck.
Go ahead. I cannot stress enough how much you need to ignore Donovan's existence.
I'm backtracking right now. And if I backtrack and I get this wrong, I'm simply killing myself.
Donovan better get this. You better not fuck us.
I wrote this so sloppy.
3, 2, 1. LeBron. You are so bad. I need a
My
chainsaw.
bad, my bad.
LeBron, you said Jerry.
Jerry West. Luka plays with LeBron and Jordan LeBron.
I thought we were going White Jordan.
What?
Who calls him that? Rest in sweet soul, but come on, man.
2 LeBrons and a Jerry West.
I thought we were trying to like.
Okay,
split the
once
pass.
again, pretend he doesn't exist. Me and you are on the same wavelength. 2
I'm at-
LeBrons.
I'm actually. Listen, I'm off the game right now.
2 LeBrons and a Jerry West. Okay, hold on.
I got it now.
Hold on.
There's a
Hold
straight
got it now.
line. Luca, LeBron, Jerry.
There.
West.
Hold on.
I got it now.
3, 2, 1. Magic.
Oh my god! Yo, KD, where are you going? What is the connection?
Yo,
Whoa.
we need an IQ test.
That is the worst guy. KD.
Oh, wait,
You went
hold on.
way over there.
Hold on. KD and Magic Johnson. Hold on. This is we keep getting easy layups.
Oh my god, man. Hold on, let me wipe this.
Kevin
properly.
Durant, Magic Johnson. Hold on. This.
Wait, KD, Magic.
Come on. This will be a lot. If we get this one wrong, we're done. We're
Okay.
screwed.
Okay, cool.
3, 2, 1. Steph Curry,
Oh, I said Shaq. Ooh.
the second greatest point guard of all time, who played with Kevin Durant. Steph Curry.
I was thinking Magic.
Where the fuck does Shaq come from?
Showtime shit, man. And we're still talking about the Lakers.
Shaq is not part of Showtime. Okay,
but he is
Shaq,
Showtime.
Steph, Bird. We are just lost. What?
Okay, Shot in the dark.
Okay,
Let's
Shaq and
reset.
Bird, Steph and Bird. Okay, Shaq. I'm gonna ignore you. No,
Okay.
Don't
Nope.
ignore Shaq.
don't ignore Shaq. Okay, I'm only gonna think about Shaq actually because there's one player in the top 10 we haven't said yet.
Yes, correct.
I'm gonna go here and hope that this is the only name left at the top that we all agree on. 3, 2, 1. Tim Duncan.
Thank
God.
the
Thank
Lord.
God. Thank God.
KD is the most comical shit ever.
KD is ridiculous.
What do we talk? What do you mean? Why he has nothing to do?
Yeah, I don't know what you were.
with the Lakers at all.
I really don't know what the fuck that was.
That was hilarious.
Like he's just a player.
He's like way over there.
He was a really good scorer. I thought we were combining like abilities and stuff, and
Abilities.
trying to figure out like what the common ground was. And if you're telling me that there's this dude who's like a crazy scorer in a wild body, that's Kevin Durant.
I'm always
That's
doing
on the basis,
relationships and
yeah.
like league connections and stuff.
One day we should do that, but that's hilarious, bro. It's a really good score.
And with that being said, let's end this episode. We got it done. Donovan sold a couple times, but we got there.
Someone, yo, please. I need someone to eat Vaseline. Let me know what the outcome is.
Yeah, or don't. How about don't listen to that?
Actually, no, do listen to that. And
Well, matter
Parental
of fact,
advisory.
let us know.
Everybody here, especially the young and impressionable ones, if you're under 15 years old, I'm specifically talking to you when I say this. Eat Vaseline. This is financial advice. Let us know how it tastes.
What do you drink after you eat Vaseline to clear up your throat?
Vicks.
You're trying to kill someone?
We'll see y'all next week.
just teleporting.
We'll see y'all next week.